All right, I hope that you can hear me and you should be able to see me. Hi everyone, hello, hello. Thank you for joining to the stream. I hope you had a wonderful day. And right now you're going to have it even better because we're going to play more of the Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Weird, the pinned comment in the showing up in the bottom for me now. That's how that looked for me all that time. That's all the time since the last update, which I have no clue when happened. Since that time, the pin message for me, whatever I write, was always down there. So it was well, first of all, when I noticed that, it was highly disturbing. Okay, because I didn't get used to have it down there like that. But then I just get used to that. So right now, I guess we all just have to get used to that, and you Queen as well. So hi everyone, hello, hello. I guess by the way, this is just a new update. I don't know where, YouTube, something like that. But why did I have it before and you just notice it now? I don't know, but yeah, that's the thing. So, regarding those incredible news, okay, about the Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, yeah, I heard that the Warhorse studio work. Well, I was going to say first about the upcoming game, right? So, the thing is that the funny thing is that you know that I own the first part, the Kingdom Come Deliverance first one, right? You obviously know about that. I said it not once on the stream, and I think by the time that a new game is going to be released, I'm not so sure what is the name is going to be, Kingdom Come Deliverance 3 or anything like that. So by the time the new game is going to be released, I feel like I'm still going to be playing the Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So I think that we gotta, a little bit hurry up, especially that I got this special achievement unlocked. I unlock a special achievement, okay? I will I will read it out loud. You know what? You don't have to ask me. I know everyone want to hear it one more time. I will read it for you. Been there, done that. You've completed most of the game's content. 16.8% of the players have this achievement. By the way, another one that I unlocked on May 14th when I think played a couple of streams before the last one, so something like that. Boneworks, Boneworks. You helped the Executioner, Knacker, and Asuri Guardian. 9.9% of the players have this achievement, and this achievement, this icon actually highlighted for me with the golden shape. It's like a rare achievement. Okay, so but still, I have here the general one, 30 out of 83 achievements earned. So we still have a long path ahead of us. So, hi everyone, hello, hello, nice to see you. Damn, 214 hours. That's crazy. I saw it today on this team, and I was like, oh, you gotta play a main story. So hi everyone, hello, hello. And then another one, obviously that the Warhorse Studio works for the game Lord of the Rings. So if that's true, and I guess that's already true for sure, right? So that's what's happening there. I am quite excited to see what is gonna be from there. And you also said that in the Blood Rain say that with the possible release in early 2027, it's I guess about Kingdom Come Deliverance, the third part, whatever the name is going to hold. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a great one. Hi there, thank you for joining to the stream. Целую неделю не было стримов, даже соскучиться успел. No, welcome here, добро пожаловать. Nikolai Nikolaevich just said that the whole week there was no streams. So he even missed my streams. Okay, so of course, there is a lot of great content happening in here. Maybe not in this exact point when I'm just talking, but in general today, later on in the stream. Hopefully, we're gonna move more through the main story. Okay. Um, what did I miss more from the comments? Another Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. They didn't include the Deliverance part though, since you know. Okay. Okay, thank you for the information. What is there happening as well? Hi everyone, hello, hello. It is fun quest to rescue Hans. But I guess it's not gonna be fun to have him later on, follow us. So let's see. Let's see what it brings us, okay? Um okay, hi there, hello, hello. I hope everyone got a tea. Hi there, hello guys, hi. Um Next game gonna be called Kingdom when already delivered. No stream yet, or my screen still frozen. Oh, refresh now. I see. Perfect. Refresh it. Perfect. Refresh it. Okay. Um. So let me just close everything that is running here on the background, and in the meantime I have a great thing for you that you have to do. First of all, do not forget to drop a like under my video. So if you are right now in here, then probably you already seen many of my streams, and hopefully you like them. Wait, where do I do streaming scene? Perfect. And here, so today, since I'm wearing white, my camera sometimes can go dark, like you see I do like that, and sometimes it can go like there's going to be some white or bright splash on the screen. My camera can stop working, so let me know in the comments with the caps, please, because I sometimes cannot notice that something is wrong in there. Okay, or when my camera freeze. Okay, play, let's go. Working? Yes, that's working perfect. So yeah, I don't know how that works for you guys, but for me, for example, I always start Monday with the lowest energy, I think, and by the progressing from Monday to Friday, the later on I'm getting more and more energy. Okay, I know that for some people it's different, that after Saturday and Sunday you all feel recharged and you're like ready for the new working week, and you're like, yay, I'm hyped up for the Monday. No, I'm not hyped up for the Monday, I'm not hyped up for the Tuesday, I am a little bit hyped up for the Wednesday. But it is what it is. I hope you can hear game and everything works just fine. Audio seems fine, thank you so much for answering this question. Even before I asked that, okay, thank you. Gosh, I didn't play this game for a week, well, less than a week, and look at that. Look at this music. Every time hits differently, but always in the heart, you know. Okay. Hello everyone. Hi there. Hello. Do not forget to drop a like button there. By the way, you know that there is another feature on the YouTube that seems to be for free, but I'm not so sure if you have it, because sometimes it's, I already spoke with you about that before, it's written there like hype. Like, you know, you can press this hype up, and I think it's up to some usage per week or something like that. So I am, oh, that's a rat. Did you see there was a rat? Oh, another one. I guess it's got a business to do. Am I in the horse? No. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's always so nice to be back. So if you see the button in there under my live stream as well to hype, then you obviously can use it. As far as I am aware, it's completely for free, and it's just going to recommend my content more. So thank you so much everyone for support. And by the way, I'm just running here to this DLC, which I'm going to start, not this stream, but probably somewhat during the next week maybe. So let me see. Next Monday is a holiday both here and in Germany. That's perfect. I didn't check it yet, because then it's gonna be like another time I went to the shop and that was closed, and I was like, ugh! I knew that. I got a feeling like that. Taking a French leave. Okay, so I'm not so sure how much more left in here. So we gotta do this main quest, and then whatever comes the next one, we're gonna do it as well. So I don't have it written in the thumbnail because I'm not so sure which one is going to be the next one. So let's just see that. Do I have a good stuff? Yeah, I'm like always, I have a lot of kilograms on me. I'm a hoarder, so, and I'm kind of into blood as well, you see. Every time I come back to the game, or whatever time I speak with someone in here, Catherine covered in blood. Do you see that? That's prison time. That's a prison time. I totally forgot about this one. I say to you, the more I progress in the game, the more fearless I become, and the more most wanted I get. What is that? You can see statistic. No, that's gotta be in the codex. Nope. Crafting. Shit. Reputation. Men at arms, the guards of the... Well, come on, 40, it's not that bad, guys. 40 is not should be a prison. 40 can be like... the next time you're gonna go to prison. It's not like... That's not fair. Oh, that's loud. Hi. Hi, Pebbles. You remember that during the other stream, the previous one, we were able to save mysterious ghost horse, right?
Go!
Pretty good quest. Really nice. Nice story was in there as well. And that's how I actually got this achievement unlocked. Because that's when we help a beautiful executioner. Oh, this is the hole in the wall that I'm going to use right now. This is what I'm going to use. I'm pretty sure I can go through that. Hopefully there will be no guards. Because someone said to me in the other stream as well that if you see the sign of if you see the sign that's a shortcut of the bars, then it means they're not going to even talk to me. They're not going to even talk to me, and I'm not going to use the option like, do you even know who am I? I am the handler of the pallets. It feels like there's gonna be something hidden here. Maybe. No. Game, please, enough rain. It has been raining here all the time. Oh shit, I thought it was a bridge. That's the door, which I'm pretty sure closed. Oh yeah, that's the door that I've always stumble. Okay. Hi, hired hand. They're not going to get emptied here, right? All good. All good, guys. Okay, I'm in my peasant area, so I keep it quite safe from the guards, you know, because then my buddies in here are going to group up and they're going to, oh, we're going to kick you for it. So I feel like I gotta be like a fish in the water in this area, okay? Maybe it's just me, but I hear the game much louder than your voice, at least in this rain. And rain is quite loud for me as well, to be honest. I can hear anything, like I hear right now the church bell, but maybe it's just the rain. I don't know. Jesus Christ be praised, guys. Hello, hello, everyone. Nice to be back to the Gutenberg. Discovered your bed every time, like time when you're pacifying here. Okay, there's something that we can... I'm a little bit scared. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I'm a little bit scared of... well, I'm kind of frightened to go to the city because I am afraid. That's my point now. So I've been screaming all the time. Quite afraid to go... Gosh, why am I always look like I need to do something? Oh, Pet, it's your room, please. Just relax and don't try to rob people. That's your home. Okay, let's sleep tonight. Maybe then this someone's gonna be more most wanted than we are in here. The rain is indeed quite loud. Maybe you just hear it the same like I hear it. No, you have this the same immerse. It's gonna appear back, right? The bread in here. I'm still... Again raining! What the hell is happening in there? Okay, let's eat that. I want a garlic, just because I like garlic. I'm gonna get in troubles if I'm gonna go there. Hi there, hello, thank you for joining to the stream. Yeah, let's see if next time is gonna be better. I fixed the microphone, you remember, during the couple of previous streams, so please do not...
silly doggy!
Yes, look at the doggy, don't look at me. Good guard, look at this good guard. Thank you, Matt. Wait, let me...
Here, Matt!
Oh! I know that's expired. Well, that's the date is still good and close to be expired. Okay, come on, hunt it, boy. Go hunt it. Go hunt it. Hey. Come on, come on, come on. Look at this. Look at this. It's still. So seems like Matt doesn't really into half expired food. There is a lot of poppies there. That's really bad because I wanted to sell this meat. Was it like that before? I think I never noticed it because here was my favorite beggar in this place. Wait, so you want to say to me that guards are really not going to point the fingers at me for everyone and say, come on, catch him? Let's see, this is the first time I am fearlessly walking here in the city during the day and how fearlessly? Okay, let's just smile to them. Okay, is there any place where I can wash my face because I am a little bit covered in blood, okay? Just tiny bit, so let's try not to get more attention as we already get in here. Fake one. Hey, good people!
Church is rotten. Hear what Master Jan Hus
Okay.
swallow in gold, while their falsehoods and indulgences condemn all Christendom to eternal torture.
So we need to go somewhere to this part. Let's go.
People of Gutenberg, hear ye! The great sword fighting tournament.
Guys, I really hope that I'm fine. Territory is closed as well. Yeah, maybe it was the microphone because I don't know really, to be honest. It's gotta be working fine.
I'm in no mood for nonsense. So no messing about. Got it?
I'm just passing through. Keep up the good work, Master Guard.
I'll do what I can. We need it now more than ever.
Oh my gosh, you're eating! What is that?
If I may be so bold, what brings you to the Ruthard Palace?
The Lord Jesus Christ be praised.
Forever and ever.
I'm Henry. I've got pressing news for Lord Ruthard. Take me to him. He's expecting me.
Ah, Henry. Yes, yes. Sir Kunslin mentioned you. I'll let you in. Shemek will take you to the Lord. I hope he'll find the time to listen to what you have for him. You're not the first to come to him today, see?
Well, we're here, but you'll have to wait a while. As you can see, Lord Ruthard has an important visitor, and it seems they haven't finished yet.
I understand.
And what now, Martin? Did you speak to Jerome Naz? Will he support us?
He won't. He lent a lot of coin to Sigismund, and now he's stuck with him.
Sakra.
He's scared. As soon as he does anything to upset him, Sigismund will denounce him as a rebel and right off the dead.
Damn it! Has all his counting groschen not left room for a grain of common sense in that head of his?
Jerome is a vain man. I'm sure he's pleased when the Hungarian king himself
Look at
listens
his
to him.
hair, how it
He was
moves.
boasting that he'll be in charge of some church talks in the Italian court. There's no way we'll change his mind.
But you've been to see other councillors too, haven't you? Have you any good news from anyone?
Unfortunately
Continues.
not. Some of them are beholden to Sigismund for their office, and some are worried about ending up, forgive me, friends, like you and Peter of Piesling.
Christ above! That's exactly what Sigismund wants. To divide us. To paralyze us with fear.
Divide et impera. God knows, that ginger fox is a master of dividing and conquering.
You are absolutely correct, my lady. Especially when everyone can see your problems. I've heard that Mint Master Vavak is still putting pressure on you.
The devil take that bastard! He had the gall to blackmail me in my own home.
Gentlemen, and my lady, sorry to interrupt, but I have some new tidings about our Mint Master. I've heard about his crimes against the Crown, and it's no trivial pilfering.
Are you sure the accusations are true?
I've got proof of everything.
Ha! God bless you, lad. Finally, some good news.
It seems that this young man came to brighten my day. Who do I have the honor of addressing?
Martin, this is Henry, our ally from Liechtenstein. Henry, this is Sir Martin Oderin, Lord of Rabosh, a loyal supporter of King Wenceslas, as no doubt you've already deduced.
Okay. I have your ring. I have his ring. Lord Rabosh. I held out a Rabosh recently. Like recently in my time is when? Hi there. Did you hear the news the Warhorse announced? Yes, about Lord of the Rings and about another Kingdom Come Deliverance, right? Yeah, I heard this news. Great news. Well...
Sir, my friend Godwin gave me a ring for you. He said you'd help me if I needed it.
Godwin? Really? Well, you choose peculiar friends.
I'm not sure what you mean, sir.
Godwin shouldn't be giving away what isn't his. But I'll help you if need be. Although not on account of that ring.
Sir Gunslin,
Shimek? What's going on?
Min Master Vavak is heading here with an armed cohort.
Right now?
Let him come. He'll be surprised what I've got on him.
Henry's right. If he helps us again like last time, we have nothing to fear.
I agree.
We have something to
Let
fear.
Vavar come. Shimek, place a gunner on the upper floor and a crossbowman on the stairs. Then gather whoever you can find and join us in the yard.
Certainly, right away, sir.
Henry, we're counting mainly on you. I hope your findings are worth a dozen armed men.
100 at least, sir. You'll see.
I'll help you into your armor, Papa.
But quickly, and then go to your chambers and lock yourself in.
What? I'm going with you.
No. So go to your room, take your precious crossbow, and if things turn out badly, shoot any of Vavar's whoresons who stick their noses through the door. If something were to happen to me, you're the next in line in our family. Don't forget that.
I love you, Papa. God Almighty, hold your protective hand above us.
Greetings, Sir Ruthard. Your gate was open, so I took the opportunity for a little visit.
No gate is closed to you, is it? The gates of hell are especially looking forward to your
I'm
visit.
wearing my armor.
But you're more than well aware of that, eh? Since you don't dare leave home without a horde of men-at-arms.
My men aren't here to protect me, but to enable me to keep order when needed. And today, I got the feeling that order is just what's needed. Or do you disagree, sir?
Weigh your words, sir. One might take them as threats. And be assured, we're very well prepared today for anyone who might threaten us.
Threat? A warning, more like. A friendly warning from the Royal Mint Master. Lord Ruthard, I'm offering you one last chance to surrender your mining rights to me. If we agree, neither you nor your family will have anything to fear. If not, the king will hear of the serpent you nurse in your bosom. And this time, you'll lose not only your fortress, but also your honor and status.
Enough!
And you will
Do
lose
you
your
think
head.
you can insult me in my own home? Do you imagine you could do as you please just because you have Sigismund's favor? That can easily change when the king learns of the serpent you are nursing in your bosom, to cite your own words, sir. Only, considering what I know, you might lose a little more than your honor. Like your head, for what it's worth.
How dare you?
Henry, kindly inform the Royal Mintmaster what is being said about him.
Ah!
The word is you're in league with Buresh of Krakowitz and Foreman Fett. Together, you've been falsifying the mining records. 1/10 of the silver ingots disappears from the records and ends up in your pockets. That's a capital crime. The king won't let you get away with that, whether Sigismund or Wenceslas.
I'd say this somewhat alters the perspective, sir. So from now on, you will leave me and my family be. Or your king will hear of your shenanigans.
Exactly. We'll see to that. Mark my words.
Are you trying to threaten the Royal Mintmaster again?
Fight,
And
fight,
with
fight,
nothing but
fight. I wanna
common
loot them.
slander? You haven't learned much since the last time.
I'm pretty sure they got a good loot.
We've not had much time for that. We've been fully occupied with collecting evidence. Isn't that so, Henry?
Shit. Ah, let's
I
go.
know about your account ledgers and the ones from Buresh. The real ones, that prove how you carried out this fraud.
You've made up those books. Or do you actually have them on you?
Of course not. Do you think we're completely stupid? We've got copies here. The original books are safely stashed away out of your reach.
Exactly. And if anything happens to us, they'll see to it that King Sigismund and the town council will hear all about Hermes Trismegistos silver skimming business.
So, do you want to chance your luck? Or come to an agreement?
Captain,
Sir,
this matter is an internal affair of the Crown and my office. I'll resolve it here with these gentlemen in
Oh, what
private.
about Kim?
are you sure, sir?
Yes, damn it! Do what I say! Wait for me by the gate.
Let us step inside. Let's give the Mintmaster the privacy he requests.
Gentlemen, I expect you'll keep this entire matter to yourselves. And I expect you'll be wanting something in return.
The executioner is far from here, so I'll be standing in for him today. God knows what kind of man you are. May God have mercy on my soul.
What? You can't just cut down the Royal Mintmaster. Wait! We got off on the wrong foot.
I'll give you the wrong foot. Right up your ass.
You're right. I underestimated you. I made a mistake.
You certainly did, sir. A big mistake.
I wonder
The
his
only
tunic
question
really
is
good one.
how much your mistake is going to cost you.
Don't do anything rash, Kunzlin. I understand you're angry, but he could come in useful.
That's true. Intelligent people can always reach an agreement that benefits everyone,
Intelligent one.
and
What about
You're right. I'm more than angry. Swear you leave me and my family in peace, and our mining rights will remain untouched.
you have my word. I swear it.
Good. You know what awaits you otherwise. If Martin believes you can be of use to us, I'll leave it to him. I'm not in the mood for this.
Right. You said intelligent people can come to an agreement. So let's see. We need to know what Sigismund's planning.
Spy on the king? You can't ask that of me.
It doesn't sound like you want to come to an agreement.
You can't.
We can, and we will.
This is nothing compared to the punishment you're facing for what you've done. Either you agree to this, or Sigismund learns all about it. Then you'd have to run damn far to
Look at
avoid
the
the chopping
pressure.
block.
Henry's right, so don't even think about double-crossing us. You've a lot more to lose than we do.
And don't forget about your oath either.
I understand. All right, I'll do as you ask.
Excellent. And now get out of my house.
Of course.
I'll take my leave too, Kunslin. I've still got some affairs to deal with today.
Can I knock him
At
out
least
and
I can
leave him?
see our Mint Master out. I'm sure he'll be delighted to tell me many interesting things.
God go with you, Martin. I hope we'll soon meet again in more pleasant circumstances. Ha ha! Now that was a good one. The mighty Mint Master strode in like a lion, and then crawled out like a whipped dog. Oof. I can breathe a lot easier now we've got rid of that bastard. At any rate, Henry, I'll take those incriminating books. I'll hide them in a safe place, just in case he gets any ideas.
Good idea, sir. Here they are.
Thanks, Henry. You did a fine job, and I'll never forget your help.
Well, you can return the favor right away, sir. You promised to help me get into Malashov.
I did, and I'll keep that promise. There's a secret passage leading out of Malashov, and you could avail of it in the opposite direction.
A secret passage? That's a godsend. Von Burgov won't have an inkling.
He won't. It's well hidden. We didn't even know about it ourselves for a long time, until Rosa discovered it in the fortress one day. She can best explain to you how to find it. She should be in a room. It's up the stairs. You'll see the door on your left.
All right, I'll ask her. Thank you very much, Sir Kunslin.
Don't thank me yet. The worst of it is still ahead of you.
They won't probably even notice me. They will know what hit them. What is that sign? This one I know. This one is for sneaking, because there's like a guy in the hood, like a spy with that dagger. But what is this one? It's something like a nightly option, probably. So they will know what hit them. Let's try to go with that, but it's require level 28. Okay, my stream is again not showing me live. Okay. Yeah, let's go with this one.
I know what to expect. It won't be the first time. And besides, I have a score to settle with Von Burgov, and I doubt I'll get a better chance.
I hope you know what you're doing. I wouldn't like to be sending you into death's embrace.
Don't worry, sir. I'm no fool. It'll be all over before they know what's happening. And if anyone wants to lay down his life for Von Burgov, I'll grant him his wish.
See if you can do it without bloodshed. It would be nice to see you again. I'll pray for your success.
Not even a little bit of the
It would
bloodshed.
help us in more ways than you probably realize.
It would help us in more ways.
What do you mean, in more ways?
Isn't it obvious? We've been sitting with our arms folded until now. And where has it got us? We look helpless, and it's difficult to find allies. But if you liberate Lord Capon, right from under von Burgov's nose, the word will spread like wildfire throughout the land, and von Burgov will look like a fool, and he'll lose a strong
He would look
advantage
nice as
in
dead as
parleying.
well.
That would help convince some of those who are hesitant about joining us in the fight against Sigismund and the Praguers.
You're right. I hadn't thought of the other consequences. And I reckon even Jobst hasn't realized. Thanks again.
Improve
As soon as I
scholarship.
speak to Rosa, I'll head out right away. I'll get Lord Capon out of Malashov if it's the last thing I do.
You've no lack of courage, son. But you shouldn't count on that alone. Be careful. And good luck. I'll at least look at the books you brought. I'm very curious about what there is on Vavak and how he did it all.
I wish you a pleasant read. There's more than enough on him in there.
I hope it's just an educational purpose for you to understand how he did it, right? For education, right? Oh, I can talk to him.
How did you become a knight?
I paid for it. When Malashov was vacated,
Fair enough.
I bought that fortress. Well, first I negotiated with King Charles for permission. Then it was entered into the land register as my property, and my house became the Knights of Malashov. There were still some legal requirements surrounding it, but I won't bore you with those. But personally, I'm pleased that in the history of our house, it was me who managed to elevate it to the nobility.
Of course you can just buy a title.
You can simply buy a title? Just like that?
Definitely not just like that. But in a certain manner of speaking, you can, yes. It's not at all such an unusual practice among rich burghers nowadays. In Prague, for example, there used to be the Rokitsan burgher family, and they bought Okorsh. That's a castle 3 times bigger than Malashov. It may also happen that some commoner lends the king a lot of money, and the king doesn't have the coin to pay back the debt. So he resolves it by pledging one of his castles. Nevertheless, the old nobility, such as Vavak von Radetz, don't like it, and they despise us for it. They see us as upstarts without a proper ancient origin. But I think in a few generations, if I ever marry Rosa off, that is, it won't make any difference anymore. We'll be established among the nobility, and all these injustices will be a thing of the past. I pray that my house will endure, and that my descendants will live to see it.
Well, enjoy your well-deserved spurs. May your house endure and prosper.
Okay.
What's the political situation in the city? I mean, the politics of support for our side.
All in all, miserable. Bailiff Plymel is also on Sigismund's side, as is his son, who's so corrupt even Vava could envy him. And I tested the waters among the councillors, but it doesn't look good for us at the
Someone told me the
moment.
bailiff is good here.
Who sits on the city council?
Wenceslas Forsucher, Jerome Naz, Franz Rosenthal, and Andrew Polner. They're from the old and rich burgher families, just like us. Martin tried to negotiate some support from them, but as you may have heard, we didn't manage to win anyone over. They either have their interests connected with Sigismund, like Naz and the others, or they just don't want to commit themselves, so they don't lose their property and status. That's the only thing you can count on them for.
What about the others?
But they don't sit alone on the council. What about the others?
They don't. Then there are the representatives of the guilds. But to be honest, they don't have that much power. At least not for now. Compared to the old houses, the guild masters only quite recently acquired their positions on the council, so they probably won't risk losing them. But you're right that we might find support among them, especially by promising more council seats. The thing is, we're not yet in a position to fulfill such a promise, and they're well aware of that.
Yeah, well, the Vavak is kind of in our pocket, that's true, but you know.
And what about Vavak? He sits on the council, and we've got him in our pocket, right?
He does, along with other representatives of the Italian court, and they'll do what he tells them.
No.
Except maybe Friedrich Kummel, but that doesn't matter. Vavak is a slimy bastard who'll sink us as soon as he gets the chance. So I'd like to count on him only when absolutely necessary, because as soon as he learns something he could exchange for a pardon from Sigismund for the crimes you've uncovered, he'll use it to untie his hands.
Thank you for filling me in on the local situation.
Well, there wasn't much positive in it. But you're welcome.
And what about the church? Couldn't it be turned around? You can see Sedlet's monastery from the city. The abbot must have some influence, doesn't he?
He does. And his relationship with the city is not the best. First of all, The abbot is burning through his property. The monastery's having financial difficulties, and all it can do is sell off its village properties. And who do you think is buying them up? The Kuttenberg burghers, first and foremost. Then there's a long-standing dispute over the manning of some churches, which goes back as far as I can remember.
Well, then how about promising the abbot support and getting him on our side? Promises cost nothing, right?
Ha ha! I see you're no newcomer to politics. But we hesitated with the abbot, and he decided to throw in his lot with Sigismund. In fact, he's given him accommodation, and is wining and dining him.
Oh.
It's not like he had a lot of choice.
Oh, he did. A lot is permitted by the law of the church, even refusing access to a monarch.
I reckon you're right, Sir Kinslin.
Okay. Regarding the Vavak?
I'm glad we took care of Vavak without resorting to weapons. They outnumbered us, and they had heavy armor.
Oh, come on, what would
I'm not
you
really
do?
sure we could have held out against them.
If the worst came to the worst, we'd have had to try. We couldn't have backed out. There was too much at stake. But otherwise, I agree with you. We saved the lives of my soldiers.
True.
And maybe even our own. Thank goodness for that. After all, I've already fought my hardest battle and don't need any more like that.
You know what I have in my mind right now, guys. I want to know, this one is not, I'm not going to consider as a spoiler because I literally want to know the answer to the question. So, is it possible that somehow we would get into the fight? Obviously, that would be possible to resolve this situation via fighting. Yeah, so I think he would die then, right? I think if we would get into the fight, then he would die. Correct? Is it possible? I think so. I just don't know how more of the story will be left for him in the game. I am just curious if he would die or no. Because the way how he say it right now, you see, like, after all, I'm already fought my hardest battle and I don't need any more like that. So it feels like basically the game giving you a hint that if they would have to fight, and he highlighted before that all of them were wearing a heavy armor and all that stuff, so I think he could have died. Okay, so maybe that's good that I didn't fight. Ah, there was a warfare. Okay, icon that I used. I thought it's not gonna work because there was like a 28 level, but seems like it worked well. So, yeah, Catherine quest, guys. It may not be accessible later. So then what is the plan? Okay, we're going to play today the main quest, more of the main quest. Okay, so but then I just don't want to lose the Catherine quest. You keep saying to me that I gotta try that, I gotta play that, so I don't want to lose the ability to be able to play that. So let's talk to the Rosa now, or maybe actually later after the Catherine quest, because then I will forget how to get to the place, this secret path and all this stuff. So then let's do the Catherine quest, okay? Agreement. We do the Catherine quest and then we come back here and we do this one, so.
If I may be so bold, can I ask what the hardest battle you mentioned was?
Not long ago, when Sigismund's army besieged Kuttenberg. Back then, I saw things differently than I do today. I'd been advocating parleying instead of armed resistance. I feared, and rightly so, that Sigismund would use it as an excuse to seize property. But I was in the minority, and even my son Venser was convinced of the opposite. We quarreled a lot over that. In the end, he told me that even though I had acquired noble status, my days of glory had faded. He wanted to prove the Knights of Malashov didn't wear spurs just for show, and that we'd earned the armored arm in our crest. When an opportunity arose to strike against the enemy, he rode out, despite me forbidding it. Or maybe because of it.
Okay.
What happened next?
More importantly, what happened before? Some French knight appeared from God knows where. He said he was a renowned military leader and a personal friend of King Wenceslas, and that it was his sacred duty to defend the city. I no longer know why or how, but he was appointed commander of the city's defense. One of the first things he did was attack the huge trebuchets that were ruining our fortifications. It seems they were poorly defended, and when the Frenchman was putting together a cavalry unit to counterattack, my Venser joined.
I won't reopen your wounds more.
Only it was a trap. The oldest and most primitive trick. And our renowned French knight let himself get taken in. Of course, Sigismund, or whoever was in command, didn't leave his precious trebuchets unprotected. He had his own cavalry in reserve. When I learned where Venser had gone, I gathered my men and went to his aid. But when we arrived, it was all over. And there was nothing left for us to do but to collect the bodies of the fallen. Venser among them. So, you heard it. My hardest battle was the one in which I didn't even raise my weapon. But I won't make the same mistake a second time. It won't bring Venser back to me. But I'll defend what he tried to defend to my last breath. Our estates, our honor, and above all, our Rosa.
God be with you.
Okay. Talk to him. Everything what I could ask, I ask him. Okay. The hospitality here not on the highest level. Okay. Oh yeah, Rosa is really good. I'll tell you that much. She looks well. She looks well. And I also noticed the other thing that I didn't want to say it in the middle of the conversation that I had. Do you know the amount of the details and being actually worked through very well? Like, for example, she has in her like she wore in her head this wraith, right? I think it's made like out of the I don't know what actually.
I've got a feeling you're looking for me, Henry.
Okay, I will talk later to her, okay, guys? So, and you could see that there partially was a hair as well, so you could see it was not just like only...
Don't you dare cause any trouble.
I just...
I'm not doing anything. You're doing a great
so
job
you
keeping
noticed
watch.
that there was not
You
just
better
only like in
believe it.
here visible, but through all the way how she wears that. Guys, the details in this game, I just love that. I keep admiring that, and can I just mute a little bit, guys? Oh shit.
I'm glad you helped us, but I'm not going to wait for you all day, so...
Guys, I have a question right now. Might be a little bit, it's not a spoiler as well, so... Do I have to talk to her right now, or later on I will lose the opportunity, because I want to play the Catherine quest, okay? Oh, I did notice there was something from the subtitles wrong, yeah. No, he would not die. The game would continue, same with the Vavak being scared. Okay. Because for some way for me it was like giving the vibe that basically he would die, so... Okay, guys, quickly, please, someone say to me. She will be able to talk to me later on, because it seems like it's going to be a timely one. Because she's like, I'm not gonna wait for you all day, and I'm like, well, damn it, isn't it a hint that I gotta talk to her now? Okay, I think I gotta talk to her now, guys. Okay, I'm just too scared that... Look, I'm saying to her, I would kill for that dress. I'm not even kidding you. You watch me in the Fallout New Vegas, I killed for a hat. Look at that. This is a pearl necklace. I've got a one like that as well, honey, you know that? Look at this, that's what I was talking about, the details. No, show me your... Yeah, you see on the sides. Ooh, dress like that. Incredible. Oh, I want to have
Interesting.
this. Okay, let's
Your
talk.
father sent me.
So I can tell you how to get to our fortress.
Yes.
A task for the lowest lackey, wouldn't you say? Well,
No.
you don't need to answer that.
Right, yeah. That's exactly why he sent me. But how...
What are you staring at? Do you think I was born yesterday? I was listening to you from the top of the stairs. So, this passage, it leads to the cellars, but the outside entrance is hidden underground in a forest, not far from the castle. You can find the exact place if you know where and how to look.
Is it in a cave hidden behind a waterfall?
Well, no. But it would be nice. Listen, nearby Malashov is a stud farm managed by Hashtal, an old friend of Papa's. We had a wayside shrine set up at the crossroads before the stud farm.
A wayside shrine? How do you mean?
Are you a Christian at all? Never mind. It's a big white column. You can't miss it. From the shrine, you should be able to see a group of boulders. Beyond them are the remains of an old chapel. You have to find it, and then there's a kind of... how can I describe it? A window. A gap you can look through.
If it's still standing.
I hope so too. Anyway, it should direct you towards some ruins. Go there. And now pay attention. Somewhere in those ruins is a stone cross. You have to find it and look where its top points to. If you go the way the cross is pointing, you'll find another one, and again follow the direction it's pointing in. That should lead you to a small clearing, marked by a cross in the rocks. You dig there, and you should get to the passageway.
After doing the quest for the Katherine, I'm going to forget that. I hope that I will be able to come back to her and I'm like, can you remind me one more time where to go?
That's a really cunning solution. No random fool would ever find it.
That was exactly my intention when I thought it up. Thanks, Henry. I think you're no fool, so you shouldn't have any trouble. And that's not all. Getting into the castle is the easy part. Don't forget, you have to get out too.
You're right. Horses will be needed. For me and for Capon.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Fortunately, I know how to arrange that. Stop off at the stud farm I told you about, and ask Hashtal for horses.
Are you serious? I'll just introduce myself and he'll give me horses just like that.
Exactly. Please tell Hashtal that Papa is still paying for masses for his dead father, as agreed years ago. And even if he's not too keen, tell him we'll pay him for the horses.
You got it well figured out. Thanks.
I could pay
Don't know
myself.
how I'd manage without you.
You've done plenty to help, and now it's our turn. Papa said something like that, didn't he? You know, you might not be aware of it, but you saved us from a mountain of trouble. Papa would never admit it, but alone, we wouldn't be able to resist the Mint Master for long. You've earned the right to the gratitude and friendship of our house for all time.
Can she go with us? I don't...
Would you like to come with me? At least I'll be sure to find that place.
Would you seriously want me there? What if something were to go wrong? Wouldn't a girl like me be more of a burden to you?
You should well. You're right, I'll go alone. No, but she really... She really was shooting well, though.
Well, you wouldn't be a burden to me. Quite the opposite. I've already seen you know how to take care of yourself.
Thank you. But I can't go nevertheless. Papa would jump out of his skin if he even heard of such a thing. That's why I would like to ask you for one favor, but you mustn't breathe a word of it to anyone. Understand?
I'm listening.
I'm listening.
I wanted to ask you, since you're going to be at Malashov, if you could bring me something from there.
And
Like
what might
someone's
that be?
head, you
A
mean?
book.
Ah,
It has great value to me, and I was starting to worry it would stay there forever. But if you're going there now,
what book is that?
And what book is this that's so important?
it's hard to explain to someone uninitiated in the mysteries of writing.
What do you mean, uninitiated? I happen to know how to read.
Really? Mea culpa. You are full of surprises. So if you do find the book, you'll be able to read it.
Well, yeah. That's the way it goes with books.
In that case, I'm not going to make it easy for you. If you'd like to know why it's so important to me, you'll have to find it first.
Fear not, my lady. I'll gladly tear the entire fortress apart to find that book for you.
Restraint, valiant knight. I value your determination, but this way would give yourself away immediately, and I'd remain without my book. Find it nice and quietly, then come back.
Your wish is my command.
It shouldn't be hard. The book is bound in scarlet leather and inlaid with gold. You won't find many like such there. And take this, so you don't get lost in the fortress.
Thank you.
What is that?
It is quite possible you won't get back to Malashov again.
Map.
So don't forget about me. And Henry, be careful.
Oh, thank you, honey. Oh, she is such a sunshine. Okay, you can only sit in here, you cannot sleep there. She is sweet. Can I talk to her? About the secret passage to the Malashov. Okay, so let's just highlight the thing that we're gonna do right now. First of all, taking the French leave, I'm going to do right after. I'm going to do quest for the Catherine, okay? Because I was told that it may disappear, and the quest is right in here. So let's do that. I don't want to lose that, and it seems like it's going to be something really interesting from what he told me. So let's have a look. I hope that I will be. Oh boy, there's gonna be something really good. Ow! Must resist. Must resist. Where is the exit from here?
Sure. I tell you, and you dob me in.
Okay, let's go. Okay, first of all, let's don't forget where is this place, okay? Okay, that's right in here. This is all. Okay, just okay, taking the picture in my mind.
I don't know what you said to the mid.
What?
May God be with you, Henry.
He was saying to me something, I don't know what you said to the meat master, but I thought it was something like, if you're going to cause any troubles in here, I'm going to keep eye on you, or something like that.
I'm in no mood for nonsense. So no messing about. Got it?
I'm just
see?
passing through. Keep up the good work, Master Guard.
I'll do what I can. We need it now more than ever.
Okay, I'm just reading what you're writing in there. Yeah, I guess we don't have much information yet. Rather, right now, much information about the announcement that were about the Kingdom Come game, right? So let's see. Let's just give it a couple of weeks, and there's gonna be more news. There's gonna be more information released, right? The Kingdom Come, a new era is being made. Wait, this is the name for the another part, right? Okay. No, that's the great news. I'm pretty much excited for another game, but I say to you, I just made a joke already before. I'm gonna play the second part till the third one going to be released, and I still need to play the first one. I didn't play the Kingdom Come Deliverance first one. Oh, Is it gonna be here?
Henry, good morning.
Morning, Catherine. I see you got your beauty sleep.
You tease. Oh, I'm all disheveled.
You said you needed some help with something. What's going on?
Something's happened. Oh, a real mess. And I need help from someone reliable.
What is it?
When I was fishing around for information about Liechtenstein, I cast the net a bit too wide. And one of the servant girls I questioned was just found dead.
You think she was killed because of you?
I don't know. If I did, I wouldn't be asking you for help.
I'll help, but not for nothing. Oh, hey, come on.
I'll help you. Tell me all about it. Who was this dead girl?
Her name was Alice. She was an ordinary, pretty girl. She worked as a maid. I heard they found her all hacked up, tossed somewhere by the town wall. Oh, folk in town are saying it was absolute slaughter. They took the body to the morgue by the St. Peter and St. Paul cemetery.
I'll go take a look at her. See if I can find anything.
I think that would be for the best. Though, I don't think it'll be a very pretty sight. You can ask the gravedigger for details. He'll know the most.
I'm dealing a lot with the gravediggers. I think... Where? Gravedigger? Oh, that gravedigger. The one that I knock out and... Oh, okay. Might be some troubles talking to him.
When did you last see the girl?
Around a week ago?
And did you notice anything suspicious about her?
Not at all. She was always cheerful, lively. She was looking forward to a dance. Though I'm afraid she won't be dancing ever again.
Aha, that the mint master left with the face white as a paper. Okay, thank you for saying that, Andrea, thank you, because I thought there is going to be something like, I'm watching, I'm keeping an eye on you in this town, be careful, you know, because I have right now, well, I still cannot understand. Okay, you don't have to spoil, that's just me thinking out loud, that I have a constantly prison bars, right? So the prison is dropping its tears. That's how much it wants me to be in there, okay? So, but I don't know why the guards just not stopping me on the streets. I'm not so sure how it works, so I will just figure out, I guess, later on. It's just me thinking out loud, so.
What was Alice trying to find out for you?
She always brought me the freshest gossip overheard from her master. And lately, what the other maids in town were saying.
And did you learn anything important from her? Something someone would kill her for?
That's the thing. All she brought me was gossip. Who was cheating on who wasn't going to confession, those sorts of things. So you'll have to figure out the rest for yourself.
Okay.
What about your other girls? Are they all right?
Yes, fortunately. I'm careful enough to keep them pretty much in the dark about my plans. That's why Alice's death shocked me so much.
God in heaven, you'll see.
What are you going to do next?
I'd like to ask the others if they noticed anything suspicious. If someone is following them and the like, but...
But you don't want to scare them?
I'm scared myself. For them. Maybe nobody knows about them yet. If someone was to follow me, I could give them away. And I can't risk that. I don't want anyone else to die
So
because
she
of
doesn't
me.
afraid if we die.
What if I go and see them?
They don't know you, Henry. You'd only scare them. I'll figure something out. In the meantime, find out everything you can about Alice.
Do you think there could be something bigger behind the murder?
I don't know. Maybe she just got caught up in something. But it's strange. Why would someone do her like that? That's the kind of thing you do when you want to send someone a message.
Why did you ask me in particular for help?
Because you're the only one I know here.
Aha.
But don't take it the wrong way. I'm actually glad it's you. You're pretty reliable. Not even Zhishka would be of much help to me here.
Aha. Thanks. I know everything I need.
Good. Go to that graveyard, talk to the gravedigger, and take a look at that poor girl's body. In the meantime, I'll try to find out more. Then we'll put it all together, and I'll be damned if we can't come up with something.
Okay. So, the 5th commandment. Examine the body, talk to the gravedigger about the body. So... here! Oh my gosh! There is another graveyard right here in the Kugelberg, okay? Okay, let's go in there. Yes. I helped this one with those beggars there in the beginning. You're absolutely right, and I couldn't beat them up from the first time. I think I have to reload a couple of times. So let's just say one more time that we're gonna do the quest, the 5th commandment, okay? Later on I will write it as well here in the description. Oh, that was just relaxing. Okay, let's don't be next to the troubles, okay? Yeah, it's really interesting that the guards are not stopping me. Yeah, I think if I will annoy someone one more time, or whatever, then they're gonna go after me. But for now, since I'm not causing any more troubles, I guess we're good.
Charcoal. Nice big chunks. Be careful.
Here is another quest, by the way. You see in this place a lot of quests in the Gutenberg, and I feel like I barely scratched the surface with all of that. Hi there, beggars. What is my favorite beggar? We haven't seen him yet here today. There. Looks like something to take. And I thought there was a cat. Okay. I think the entrance is on this side. This is already the territory of the graveyard, right?
Excuse me.
Yeah, I was walking here all around when I was trying to find the body.
Where's that beer?
Stay close to the others. It's not safe here.
Okay, I have the name of this place. Okay, looks like I don't have a single map. Okay, let's don't do like that.
Careful.
That's the people I should talk to.
I apologize.
Yes. Someone is up there. Aha, that's the door. So let's see, this is the gravedigger doing the job. So we can talk to him.
God be with you. What would you like?
You must be the local gravedigger.
That's right. They call me František. At least them that can speak do. Ha!
I'm Henry.
Greetings, Henry. What do you need?
I hear there was a murder here recently. Some young girl?
True. She's lying in the morgue. But who the hell are you? Another gawker?
Another? Why would anybody come to look at her?
People ain't got no respect. As soon as news spread about what was done to her, folk are always turning up to have a gawk. So if you ain't one of them gawkers, you must be one of them other types. Well, no, you can't shave her. No thumb for a souvenir.
I don't want to take anything. I need to find something out.
Like what exactly?
Who killed her?
Why?
Okay, we got 3 options here. The first one, I'm worried about my friend. Then we're gonna use the speech option. Another one is charisma, the heart, and the crown. I've been sent here by the Lords of Lipa. And another one is, well, speech option. I want justice. Let's say that I'm worried about my friend. I want justice. I've been sent here by the... This charisma point requires the lowest level. It's 17, right? So we can go with the 24.
Someone killed the poor girl. You can't just let the murderer get away with it, can you?
Well, what do you plan on doing about it?
Find out who did it and bring him to justice.
Well, if that's the way it is, and you really want to help them lasses, it's true that Lumiere ain't shown no interest in her yet. I wouldn't expect that from him no more.
Who's this Lumiere? Another one of those
Lumiere.
gawkers and collectors?
No, no. He actually tried to help.
Help? How?
Well, he was investigating them others.
Right. You said she wasn't the first.
Aye. We had a couple of similar cases. Lumiere said they was all killed by the same murderer.
And who is this Lumiere?
He used to work for the local bailiff. I think he knew the first one what was killed, but that was a long time ago.
How many have been killed?
Do you remember how many girls were killed?
You mean you don't know nothing about it? Here, even the sparrows are squawking about it.
I haven't been in Kuttenberg very long.
I see. There's been one every few weeks for the past year.
Wait. So, maybe, watch out for spoilers, me thinking out loud, it has nothing to do with the Catherine being worried about if this girl knew some information. Maybe there is a serial killer and we need to find him. Watch out for spoilers, don't say anything, just me thinking out loud. Where was the last one killed?
Do you know where the last one got killed?
I heard some talk about it when they brought her here. But what do you want to do there?
Look for clues. Footprints, blood, anything.
That can help you?
That's worth a try.
I heard she was killed by the town walls, close to the Hole in the Wall, a dodgy tavern in the Hoprink neighborhood.
Thanks.
I live in
What's
there.
this Lumiere got to do with this?
Well, like I told you, he used to work for the bailiff. I think he was a scribe.
A scribe keeps records in the Black Chronicle, though I've never heard of one doing his own investigations.
Well, the old bailiff wasn't all that interested in the common folk. But Lumiere, he was quite helpful. Folk heard about it and went to him with whatever was troubling them.
I'd like to speak with Lumiere. Do you know where I can find him?
At his home in Bohemia Street, that's near the church. You won't find him at the bailiff's no more. I don't know exactly why, though. Seems he had some quarrel with the bailiff.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
It's my pleasure, especially helping someone from the land of the living again. Actually, wait a mo. Speaking of the living, there's a girl what comes here and grieves over that dead maid. I think her name is Barbara.
And do you know where I could find her?
She said she serves in one of the burgers' houses. So either there or in the morgue with that poor dead girl.
Thanks again, Master Gravedigger.
Oh well.
Okay. Ah, you remember I wasn't here and I already tickled her food, right? You remember I saw that by accidentally. I got in here.
Are you Barbara? I'm told you knew Alice.
Alice. She was almost like a sister to me. We served together for years in the same house. Why'd you ask? Who are you?
I'm trying to find out who did this to her. I'm afraid the killer might want to go after my friend as well.
Ah, I understand.
Who did you serve?
Our master is a local merchant. He is trying his hand at trading wine.
How did Alice get along with your master?
Fine. Just like with everyone. Our master is a bit strict, but he's fair.
What's his name? Can I speak to him?
Why? But you can't see him anyway. He's on a trade trip to Prague.
It occurred to me that maybe he could have done it.
He couldn't. He was gone when it happened. He hadn't been home in several weeks. And besides, why would he kill them others too? He never even knew them.
I heard about that.
There is a serial
And also
killer.
about Lumiere.
Well, if you're interested, go and see him. Maybe you'll catch him sober enough to talk sense.
Do you know of any suitors she might have had?
I know she was seeing someone. Why?
I'd like to talk to him as well.
But I don't know who it was. Alice said he was rich and dressed nicely, but she promised him she'd never tell anyone his name.
And you never saw him?
No, never. I don't even know where
That
she
could
met
be
with
the
him.
killer.
Do you know what exactly happened to Alice?
No, nobody saw or heard nothing. One day she just didn't come home. And then they found her. Like this.
What do you mean, like this?
You
Like
haven't
dead.
seen her yet, have you?
I haven't.
Then don't. It's a horrible thing to see.
Oh,
She
I'm
was
afraid I have.
such a pretty girl. She had such beautiful brown hair. It didn't even leave that untouched.
What do you mean?
Who could have cut off her hair like that? And why? None of it makes sense.
So, I'll leave you to mourn in peace now.
There is a serial killer in here. There is a serial killer, everyone.
Good day.
Killer. That's a killer. That's it. That's not just someone because she knew some gossip or anything. And brown hair, and someone took off. Watch out for spoilers. Watch out, everyone, please.
So, let's see what we have here. My God! Someone really did a number on her.
I hope they're not gonna shoot us, right?
They ripped open her entire belly. And it didn't stop there. It must have been buckets of blood.
There is no blood left in her. I don't know why I lick my lips right now, like I want a little bit of the blood. No, it's just me thinking.
Now you're surely in a better world.
There is a serial killer who kills women. So far, seems like maybe just only with the brown hair. Huh. Lupia, what is his name? Lupia, scribe, bailiff.
Jesus Christ. There's hardly any blood left in her. The place I found her must look like a slaughterhouse. I should go there and take a look.
Examine her mouth. Let's have a look.
Her lips are bloody, but nothing more. Tongue still in place. But if he killed her for blabbing, I reckon he'd have cut out her tongue or something, wouldn't he? These are more like chops than cuts. Somebody must have taken a sword to her. Knife wounds would be smaller, and an axe would have made a bigger mess. But it couldn't have been a long sword. That would have been clumsy. It was something shorter and nimbler. God, that madman cut off both her breasts and bits of flesh. But what did he do with it all afterwards?
You gotta keep that.
Did he really keep all the pieces? Nobody could be that sick, could they? Her face is a little bruised and cut, but nobody cut her there. But she has a dark ring around her neck. Was she strangled? The murderer must have had pretty strong hands, and her hair is all matted with blood and hacked off. I don't even know what colour it was.
I know, that was brown, she said to us, Barbara. Could I possibly have met this killer? There's gotta be something. Bailiff, his son, Lupia dude, and she was seeing someone as well. And the person who she was seeing was what? Was she Alice? I should say. The person who she was seeing was rich, so he was wealthy. Well, maybe not a. Well, he got a coin, right? He got a coin, so maybe he's not knight, or he may be a burglar, burger, right? Burger. I hope I say it right.
God bless her.
Reap. Oh, what is that? What are you saying? Investigating a serial killer while being wanted in the city. That's a new challenge. That's a mystery stream. Guys, I think it's gotta be someone who is rich, got a short sword. Probably it can be a noble sword. Hopefully it's not some of the ones that I crafted myself. Because he say it's not gonna be a long sword, so short sword. Burger for sure, because he got a coin, because we know that someone who she was seen recently. I think there's so far not enough information. It can be anyone in this town, including Henry, by the way, just saying. So I think you just answered the question of your stream title. Will I see Capon today? Yeah, man, this quest is gonna be long, right? You're playing as well and you're doing the same quest right now. Okay. Oh, you played this on the hardcore, so that's why you are putting this off, like, to the 6 other quests, okay, that you can do with the one journey. Yeah, makes sense. You cannot fast travel on the hardcore or anything like that, so...
Why couldn't you have been more careful?
There was one guy, he was constant... Okay, no, right now I'm thinking way ahead of, because I don't have much information. But there was one guy, you remember, he was always front of the buff house, and he was wearing a nice clothes. And we saw him flirting with another lady. We were just looking at him through the window of the buff house. You remember? The Adams buff house. But it's a really wild guess. I'm just guessing that maybe he was just waiting in there for his next target, right? But let's see. Yeah, he definitely collects the trophies.
Maybe there's something more to it. What if the murderer kept her hair like some kind of sick trophy? Just some scratches and bruises, that's all. The killer probably surprised her. She didn't even have time to defend herself. So, the murderer must have awfully strong hands, because he strangled her and left a dark ring around her neck. Then he took a short sword or saber and started hacking at her. She's missing parts of her torso, but they aren't by the body. He also cut off most of her hair.
Can I cut some of her hair as well and give to Matt to sniff it? I don't think so. There, we got 2 options now. I don't think he killed her because of the Catherine, and second one, I reckon he killed her because of the cat. That's has nothing to do with the Catherine. Getting around the gossips and all stuff. No, no, no.
He cut off her breasts, but left her tongue, then left her lying there for all to see. To send a message, maybe? Or a warning?
No, no. He just...
Only if it was a warning for
body.
telltales, he would have cut out her tongue or something, wouldn't he? I don't know why he killed her, but I don't think it's because of Catherine.
Nah, he just get rid of her. He just drop her and...
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I know, honey. I'll try to find this dude who did it, okay? So... I'm pretty sure it's not the lady, because he gotta be... Hello? They like is super strong and a short sword or saber.
How are you coping?
You wouldn't believe how small a big house can feel sometimes.
I bet. But
Should
you've got a
you try to
heart of
wash
gold.
your,
There's no denying
face?
that.
The other day, I was standing in the yard when I saw this.
So I wanna go. I don't know if this is marked. I don't know if this is marked, but I wanna go here. Guys, I wanna see if there is an option to talk to the bailiff, or to his son, or to the new scribe. I just wanna go there and have a look. I just wanna see because it's not marked as well as you can notice. But I am just curious. Maybe we will be able to snoop more information, okay? Hi there, thank you for joining.
Could you help me with something?
Hi there, thank you for joining to the stream.
Sure. What is it you need?
I lost something, and I can't find it for the life of me. I'll be damned. It must be around here somewhere. It couldn't have vanished into thin
Isn't
air.
it the dude
What are
who
you
tried to
looking
rob
for?
me?
My leather satchel. I put it down here for a moment, and now it's gone?
Isn't it the dude? I already got into those troubles. He looks exactly like the guy who tried to rob me, and he robbed me, and I pursue him, and I knock him out, and I drop him in the pile of shit.
Where did he put it?
Somewhere around here. I made sure it wouldn't be in plain sight. At least I think I did. My stomach started churning so bad, everything went blurry. So I shucked it off my back and ran off to... You know, there was nothing else for it, see? And I was back in no time.
Oh, a moment's distraction is all it takes. Someone must have filched it from you.
That fast? Not possible. Someone must have been following me. I'm in heaps of shit now. If I don't find it, I'm done for. All my tools are in there. Fine jewelry too. Gold, silver.
You don't look like you would
cut
carry
stones.
that.
A fortune, you know. Everything I own.
Now hold on. Wait. What are you doing?
I fucking knew that!
Give it back right now.
Fuck.
I fucking knew that, you piece of shit! This is the same guy! This is... I'm not going to... look, right now he's going to lure me. And they're going to attack me again. Honey, I'm going to kill you this time.
Shit! Shit! Run!
Don't hit me!
I'm just get ready to leave this life.
Shut up.
Christ! I'm hit. You're no match for us, fucker.
So good we talk. Ready to leave this.
You're boring me. Try an end.
You won't get me.
I'll rip your arm.
No wonder you're still
Someone else fighting there. I hear it.
Take that fucker out, Tammy. I've been waiting for you.
Well, look! Come on! Come on! Come on!
I'll rip your arse open.
You sure you want to do that? I was drinking. You cannot interrupt the person. Oh, you fuck!
I've been waiting for you. What's wrong? Don't like red?
Show your stuff.
This is unbelievable.
Can someone help me?
Why would he do it?
Can someone?
Made of.
Seriously, I don't want to fight them with them. You robbed me again. And the thing is, I didn't save my game for all the time. If I would get a weapon, then the bandits will attack.
Be careful.
Ебать, блять. Next time, I'm going to find this shit.
Service is kind of slow today.
I cannot even punch that out of anger.
I apologize.
I gotta do it all again.
Fine day, fine day. Fine, take a look. Good day.
I say to he.
Wait. Don't move.
Блядь, no. No, that's the guards right now.
Ha! Now I've got you.
Good day.
Come and take a...
They're be scared of me.
That won't make you a fool.
Inexpensive but high quality. Don't worry.
I've got a bad day today. A bad day. Oh. But maybe you pay yourself from being... You can pay this out. I wonder how much money it's gonna be though.
You shouldn't be out here alone like this. Awful things have been happening here.
So I can be anywhere in the Gutenberg but the main street, because at the main street guards have an eagle eye, so they notice you and they straight away know that this is you are the person who is wanted now, right?
Greetings.
Now I have to have all conversation again with the grave digger, with the barber, and examine the body one more time, guys. So I suggest, if you already seen this, if you already seen this, I suggest you go and maybe make for you a tea, or maybe drop a like under this video, you know, maybe hype this video up. While I am trying to find something is saying to me I'm very far away from the place that I have to be. I forgot that I need to save the game. I didn't play the game for a while, for a couple of days, and look at me already, forgetting to bring the saver schnapps, okay?
I apologize.
Stop on here. What did it
Okay, we're already next to the graveyard. Let's do one more time. Let's do one more time. What are you doing there, chicken? Round the pewter jug. Nice. This is not an entrance. It's on the side. Let's go there. Is this your first playthrough? Yes, this is my first playthrough. This is not the DLC. I'm doing the story, which is named the Fifth Commandment. This is the quest that you would get from Katherine in here. So, but since I already done this one and I just got killed right now when I get out from the place, so I will skip right now the conversations that I had with the Franciszek.
Got me with you. What would you
and
like?
I'm going to choose the all options that I
must be the
chosen
local
before.
grave digger.
So, and
That's
in terms
right.
to, you know,
They call me
save
Franciszek.
some time because
At least them that can speak
one more time,
do.
I will just skip this.
Great. I hear through another.
People, have you?
I don't want to.
Okay.
Like, what? Who killed?
Why?
I want justice.
Someone
This is
killed.
the
Well, fine.
option.
Well, if it's true,
I choose
who's
the
no
other
help?
time.
Well,
Right.
and
who?
he used to.
Okay,
you
let's
mean-
let's ask all of that.
Do you know
so
where
we
I
already
looks
made up the
back
mind
for
that it's
it?
gonna be a
What's this?
serial
Well,
killer
like
in
a scroll.
here.
Well, the loop
And it
like
has
that
nothing
is.
to
I
do
don't
with the
drugs. It's
Catherine.
not actually speaking. I think.
So
And
this
you
is
said
not some
thanks to-
beggar.
Farewell.
Okay. Because he gave us all of the... I feels like the conversation was short, no? Yes, need to save. I need to save more often. Can you pay an indulgence to improve your reputation with the guard? Maybe. Guys, it feels like go to the crime scene.
So, I must. Jeez, play her lips. But if he can, these are. But it couldn't. God, what did he? Or was she on her head? Maybe the. Just. So then he took. He also. He cut off only.
Okay.
Are you?
Actually,
I'm trying to.
You said you served
Who did-
together. How did she get
How
along
did
with
Alice-
the
oh,
master?
What's-
why? He,
I heard.
well, maybe.
Did she have any
Do you know of any
suitors?
suitors?
I-
I'd like.
I don't-
And you, do you?
One day.
It's all. So,
Okay.
We beseech thee, O Lord.
There was more markers later on. Or go for a prison for a few days, or just hide from the guards. Guys, I think that there was like option C. There was D and E as well. Fuck. Okay, let me see it quickly on the stream. Move back a little bit at the time, because it feels like give me a second, guys. It feels like there was another one option. But I will be able to see. Or maybe no. Wait, E. Or maybe no, wait. EC as well. Or maybe there was another one before to talk to the... Okay, yes, there is no such a thing like that, right? Okay. I just was afraid because I skipped that maybe I missed something. In this huge city, it's just so annoying to hide all the time. We are not hiding. We're just going to avoid the main market street. Okay. Okay. Go and see this Lumiere. And go to the crime scene, which was somewhere outside the walls. Okay. next to the hole. The hole is in here.
By grace into.
Okay, let's go. Save the game. Save the game. Because I don't want to have the same problem again. You can get an achievement for going to the prison. I wonder actually how it looks like if you go to the prison. What is the animation and there is going to be and all this stuff. Interested. I don't know what if they're going to stop me right now. Let's go for the prison. But I think that either you will lose some of the... Yeah, there's no dead body anymore. You remember this quest in here, right? In this house? So I'm afraid if I'm gonna go to the prison, yeah, but I want to go first to the crime scene. So if I will go to the prison, then basically either I will lose more reputation, then I will need to pay more money in order to get it back, you know, something like that. So I don't know, but I'm curious how it's gonna look like. Since it's my first playthrough, I don't know that, so watch out for the spoilers, guys, okay? Okay, we go to see the crime scene first, okay? This is my point right now. It is an optional task, but in order to... maybe we will find something else around that, okay? So I think in order to fulfill our detective quest for 100%, we gotta be in there and we gotta see what we can find there, okay? Okay, so that's the place. Hi, Bright. Hi, Bright. Okay, no, it's on the other side. On the other side of the wall. Was the blood here before? In the beginning of the stream, I went through that place, through this hole in the wall, and I think if I would have seen this, I don't know, pump from the blood, I think I would have noticed that. So I think it was not in there, it's just activated when I activated the quest. Ah, there's an achievement to pass, a skill check to avoid execution. Okay. Yeah, it's easy to forget to save the game in here, that's for sure. You got killed and you lost the whole 1 hour of the gameplay. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that must be really annoying. You would be like, I have to do all of that since the beginning of what you've done. It depends if there was a quest, if there was just a discovery, then it's Honey, do you want to sneak that? Do you want to sneak that?
This is the place. There's
Someone's
a lot of blood and some footprints. Well, I'm not sure how much more I'll be able to find.
Yeah, what did you actually expect to find here?
Christ, that's a lot of blood. But after seeing what they did to the girl, I'm not surprised. I'm not sure I'll be able to find any remains. I wonder what happened to them. I can't make anything out of this. The whole town's been walking around here. There could have been one killer or a dozen.
My sword is in the
I'm surprised I haven't completely trampled out the blood. It's hard to make out, but I think I see some slashing from a blade.
Draw conclusions. Waste of time and join the... Oh, look at this person who's standing behind of us. Maybe he's keeping... An iron.
So, there's still a lot of blood left,
I expected even more. I found some faint blade marks. Either the others were trampled out, or someone skilled was wielding it. It didn't look to me like any remains were left lying around.
He took them.
No idea what he did with them. Did he keep them or throw them away?
Probably kept them. Probably kept them. Seems like she was lying down here. Like that, right? Like he was hitting her. Maybe she moved to her back. And she tried to move, you see hands in here, but it didn't work out. And then the blood spit through her mouth while she was screaming. And that was it. I think that's how it was. Well, feels like this one is really like someone who was trying to escape and someone dragged her back, so that's why the palm looks like that. Because here the signs are different. You see, it's like a more confident palm sign. Okay. Come on, baby, let's go.
Easy, good horse.
Yeah, I know, I see that there is some quest for me to do in my forge, but... Yeah, playing the Kingdom Come Deliverance on the hardcore, I'm not so sure. I want to try that, but I don't know for how long I will be able to play that like that. In the hardcore, you don't have auto-save, so you only can drink the saver schnapps and quit the game to save it, right? I think auto-saves in here is not happening that often as well, you know? Oh, you're working on to make 100% done in the Kingdom Come Deliverance. Ooh, I bet it's gonna take a lot of time. I mean, like, I played over 200 hours, to be precise, 214, according to my Steam. So, you know, I haven't done... hello, sir? I haven't done anything close to the 50% of the game, so... But side quests, I've done some, so let's try not to pick anyone. Not to attract those...
Whoa! Come and take your pick. New wares.
Was it you who killed the person? Excuse me, sir. Is it you the one who is killing the ladies here in the town? You look like you could be killing them.
Ah, that's a shame.
New wares.
Something I need from
Wait, is it the Butcher Street? No, this is not the Butcher
Pots
Street.
for sale. Strong, well-made pots.
The finest mug.
Just watch where
I want to talk to the bailiff as well. The Butcher Street is in here. Let's try to make that through. If anything happens, then we're gonna go to the prison or maybe just pay money, because I'm not so sure how going to the prison going to affect my statistics for the
finest wares, quality goods.
Give up! All right. You caught me. I surrender.
Why?
You're a wanted man. You've been loitering around where you shouldn't have, and I've received reports of things going missing. Don't think we're idiots. You've been accused of theft. You'll pay a fine, and if I don't find those things on you, you'll pay for them too.
294? That's it, and I can use my options of speech. I thought I wouldn't be able to do that. Honey, no pillory for today. You know what? We actually can afford even just pay for that, okay? Let's just put some money there. Maybe they're going to improve and finally finish rebuilding the wall of the Gutenberg.
All right, I'll pay. I don't want any trouble.
Now, let's have a look at what you've stolen. Show me the goods, and if I find anything else on you that doesn't belong to you, I'll confiscate that
I hope
too.
there's nothing there.
Take a look then.
Yeah, right. Besides what's missing, this obviously doesn't belong to you either. I'm confiscating everything.
What?
All right, that, along with indulgence, should be enough. But I
What did
don't
you
want to
take?
see anything like that again.
What did you take?
Let's have a look at that now.
3 raw deer loin, 25 raw deer meat.
What are you waiting for? On your way.
You shut your mouth with this raw deer that you stole from me. Who is a thief right now, huh? Okay, Red, but this we're good now, so... And we get rid of the half-rotten meat, so I think that's a win-win situation, right? Okay, so I want to go and... I know there is no marker for that, I am just curious. Isn't he supposed to be here? Why are you not working? Oh, that's a little bit too many doors here. Oh, look at this one.
Be careful. God is punishing us for our sins.
Or maybe this is not the scribes. Ooh, look at this. Nice. Haven't seen that before. Oh, I can read this. The Kingdom of Bohemia. A far back and the memories recorded in our great chronicles do stretch. Our land has been fertile and settled in the great abundance and offered a refuge to many and exceed other countries in beauty. Offered a refuge to many and exceeded other countries in beauty and bounty. Before the I don't read here for a while, and I'm getting confused while reading this. You can do that. Just need to get used to it back. Before the waning of the first millennium, 2 empires did exist here side by side: the Great Moravian Empire and the disunited Duchy of Bohemia, in which the Primily dynasty fucking hell, those did reign supreme, and Saint Wenceslas, the patron saint of the land, did hail from this lineage, as did the brother Boleslas first, who solidified the power and unified the land. His son Boleslas II did promote the parish of Prague into the Diocese of Prague, and thus the land did join the Holy Roman Empire, although no ruler of the Primitive lineage had yet received the title of the king. The first to do so was Venceslas II, who in the year of our Lord 9086, say it right, for coming to the aid of the emperor during the attack on Milan, did earn himself the crown, but his progeny did not have such a fortune until Ottokar defended his inherited right to the crown. It would have been natural for him to occupy the neighboring land of Moravia, but he did not, for he wisely and peacefully charged his son with the administering this land, and thus did make of Moravia a march, which later became not an imperial fiefdom. Where's that? Fiefdom? It's F and D in there, right? But a royal fiefdom belonging to the Bohemian crown. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi there, everyone. If you joined right at the time of me trying to read that, you're welcome. Or maybe not so. But the premises were not meant to rule for long. For a murderous hand did intervene, and this great dynasty was slain by the sword, and the empty throne did then fall to the Luxembourgs, who did annex to this country other territories of great size, so that the kingdom of Bohemia nearly stretched from the sea to sea. The most famed of the kings of Bohemia and the king of the Romans in the same man was Charles IV of the Luxembourg, who did establish the great wealth and the bounty for the entire land, and its fame did spread for he did promote the diocese to an archdiocese, and did command for a great university at Prague to be built, and the new town with the stone bridge to connect it to the old. The University of Prague did become the home of many a learned man, and Prague did become the seat of the empire. Charles' firstborn son, Wenceslav IV, was acquainted a land of the great riches and prosperity by his father, but he did devote himself more to the horse and drinks than to wise rule. He did set his own bishops and Rome against him, and the incompetence as a ruler who was so great that his own brother, who had inherited the ways of a ruler from his father, had him taken prisoner and dethroned. And note, what has been written here about the good King Wenceslav is a blatant lie. Sigismund, the ginger fox, is the son of a whore and traitor to his land. King Wenceslav is the one true king. I hope this is not something that just now Henry wrote in there, okay? I need to read more of the books with this font, then I will be able to be back to reading it. Every time we see one, just take a time to... What is this dude? What the hell? I'm trying to find this scribe. Maybe he's the killer? Maybe the new scribe is the killer? Why he's not working in there? It's gotta be his place. It was a hired hand, that was not him. How welcoming they are in here. It's nowhere shows me that this is a private area or something like that, so... It's like feeling home, being home. I don't know where is he. Thank you for being part of the stream. Bye bye MPS. Bye. Have a great day. Hi there, thank you for joining to the stream. Hello, hello. It was funny, like bye bye, hello, hello, hi. Hi everyone. Okay, I was trying to find this scribe, but seems like he's not here. This is a hired hand, by the way, so this is... It's gotta be his place, though, no? I want no comments. 0 single comment. It looked the same.
What would you like?
Trade and dialogue. Okay, so there is nothing that we can talk with him about. Okay. Okay. So then let's get back to the... Let's get back to another part where we're going to investigate. Stop raining! I have enough rain in real life. Can it stop rain in the game, please? Noble boots heavily damaged. We need to fix them. Maybe we're gonna fix more of the things. Let's see. Let's fix everything. That's it, right? Tailor's kit. Perfect. I wanna use it. Line perfume.
I apologize.
Oh, this is a Lumiere. Okay.
I know. He's not
You're gonna be fine.
Lumiere? Oh. Christ, my head. Not so loud. I need to ask you something.
I said not so loud. I have a splitting headache.
That's some hangover. He's useless to me like this. Unless I'm willing to wait for him to sleep it off, I'll have to get him some kind of cure or potion.
Hand over the potion or hand over the alcohol. Do I have a
This
potion?
should sober him up.
Ooh, I actually do have. I have a marigold and I have a hair of dog, so let's give it this one.
Here. Drink up. Better?
What? Who? What are you doing here? Who are you?
My name is Henry.
And what do you want from me?
I'm trying to find out who killed a certain girl. And I was sent to you.
To me? What for?
Are you Lumiere from the rat house? The scribe?
I used to be. Now I'm just Lumiere the madman.
You know, there's two options. First, they say that about you. The second, you don't seem crazy to me.
Oh, you don't look crazy.
Yeah. But I am. I see things in my head that aren't real. And then I point my finger at the wrong people. I'm the biggest madman in Kutenberg.
But I need your help.
If I were you, lad, I'd leave it be. You can't help that girl anymore, anyway. You'll just end up hurting yourself.
Come now, Lumiere.
Poor girls. Nobody was all that interested in it, except for me. We let it be in the end. We let a monster walk among us. No way. You can't solve this yourself.
Is it the bailiff's son? He has a son, right? That's why this dude got fired from there, because he was digging too deep. So it's gotta be someone, that's why he got fired, because he wanted to investigate more, or maybe that's the bailiff himself, or maybe that's his son. Or maybe that's the new scribe in there. I think the new scribe is his son, so... That's it. I've made my mind. Okay. No spoilers, watch out. Not gonna read the chat. For now. I need to know the truth. We have to prevent any more killings. The deal deserves justice. Well, it's kind of like we have to prevent any more killings and that deserve justice.
I'm not doing it for myself. I'm afraid he might kill one of my friends.
A friend, eh? That's not good. Not good at all. I searched high and low. And what did I get out of it? Just mockery. What makes you think you can find out more than I did?
So, three options. The first one, go with the knightly option, I guess. And nothing is going to stop me. Another one, speech. And the last one, scholarship. So, for the speech, I can get the truth out of the people. And the third one, I can use my brain. The third one seems like to be mockery to him. They're like, you know, I can use my brain, not like you are using that now. So let's see. Nothing is going to stop me. I can get the truth out of people. Let's go with this
Because
one.
I know people and can easily convince them. In the end, they spill their guts.
Is that so? What about me? You think I'll spill my guts too?
You just were
A moment
spilling them
ago
in
you were
front of
moaning
me.
in pain, and now you're deliberating whether or not to tell me what you know.
All right. Talk to me. Who was this dead girl?
Her name was Alice. She worked as a maid.
A maid? That fits. Yarka was a maid too.
Yarka.
As were most of the other victims.
Most.
What did she look like? What did he do to her?
I think that he strangled her first, and then went at her with a longer blade and disemboweled her.
Did you notice the strangulation right away? It took me a while. Maybe you really will track him down.
Do you think it's the same murder?
Counting your girl, that makes 6 victims who were first
6?
strangled and then mutilated. If it's not all the same person, they must be collaborating somehow.
This is the 6th one. How long has he been killing?
Probably about a year now. Sometimes it takes him months, sometimes weeks. But I'm including missing girls. Stanya and Zdena.
So there are 4 for sure dead, and 2 missing that most likely to be dead as well. Why are you counting those?
Why are you counting the missing girls?
Because I think someone killed them, and we just haven't found them yet.
Did the dead girls have anything in common?
Aside from being pretty young girls with no proper family or background, no. I couldn't find much.
Do you think somebody is killing them because they're poor and nobody will miss them?
Certainly. If somebody killed the daughter of a local lord, no stone would be left unturned.
But why does he even kill in the first place?
I don't know. Maybe he hates women. Damn it. I feel like I'm going in circles and can't get out.
Details of the victims. Why did you start to look into that, and did you have any suspects? Let's start with the first one, the details of the victims. What can you tell me about Yarka?
What can you tell me about Yarka?
She wasn't the first. But thanks to her, people started taking an interest. She was a maid in a German family. By all accounts, she was a pious, polite girl. She was orphaned as a child. The priest from the Church of St. Peter and Paul, Father Prokop, raised her. They found her body tossed behind a barn at the edge of town. She was cut all the way from her neck downwards. An awful sight to behold.
Did you have any suspects?
At first, I thought the son from that family did it. A murderer is usually
It's gotta be
someone
described
close, you know.
because they
But
know
then I
about the
changed my
people.
mind.
Why?
Well, for one, I remembered the 2 girls before her who ended up almost the same. Besides that, when I talked to the lad, he seemed he wasn't the least bit interested in Yarka. Then his mother told me that they threw her out a week before the murder because she was a harlot who stayed out till all hours of the night. That really surprised me, because Father Prokop had vouched for her good reputation. But who knows? Maybe he just didn't want to admit what had become of her.
So he mentioned before that all of them somehow like were without the family and all of this stuff. So who would know this information? The person who they know for a while and they felt comfortable sharing about that, or the scribe or the bailiff who keep, I guess they anyway kept like some notes of the people who live there in the town. Let's see. Don't wanted to accuse them just now, but I'd like to ask them some questions. The bailiff and his son and the scribe. But as far as I think the scribe is his son, the son of the bailiff. I think so.
What about Stanya?
She was an alehouse wench in a tavern of ill repute called the Hole in the Wall.
You said her body was never found. Maybe she just got out of town.
You have no idea how much I'd like to believe that. Only there was a lot of blood. Unfortunately, the investigation wasn't very successful. The Hole is a world of its own. The people there aren't very forthcoming with information.
Did you suspect anybody?
You could suspect every second man there. Those
Okay,
people have nothing
Henry
but
is
thievery
really
and deceit in their eyes. The innkeeper, Mole,
Get into the
definitely
suspects.
knew Stanya, since she worked for him. But he isn't all that chatty either.
It's okay, I will take
So if I want to learn anything, I have to ask this mole
I'm
in
really
the hole.
curious.
Yeah, he still runs the place.
And what about that Zdena? You said her body was never found.
Exactly. But to tell the truth, nobody spent much time looking for it. Besides Alice, Zdena was the most recent victim. It's only been a few weeks since she went missing, but I suppose nobody wanted to do any more digging.
But if her body was never found, how do you know she was killed?
Because she was the same type as the other girls. Maybe the prettiest of them all. Young, beautiful. A real live one. Lively as the devil. She was a thief. A pickpocket. I never could pin it on her, though. She always found some way to get out of it.
Maybe she robbed the wrong people and had to get out of town.
Maybe. She had a partner in crime by the name of Strunad. Quite a number.
Strunad?
He's always sitting in the hole, boozing. When I asked him about Zdena, he told me he'd rather rip his own tongue out than talk.
Do you think he'd be more forthcoming with me?
He might be. You're not known all over town like a catchpole. It's worth a try. Besides, it might still be fresh in his memory. That would be a great help.
So, all roads lead to the hole. I'm not even kidding you right now.
And what about the other 2 victims?
It all started with them, though nobody did much about it at the time. The first one worked as a bathhouse maid. They called her Chestnut. She'd only been in town for a short while, and nobody really knew her. So I couldn't find out anything more. But the other one, Libushka, she was from Loretz. She was a maidservant, too. I also talked to her mother. She said she was really cheerful and outgoing. There were lots of suitors circling around her, but she refused them all. She knew she was pretty and knew she could do better than some farmhand.
You mean she wanted someone higher up?
That's what it sounded like. But her mother never found out who she had her eye on.
Interesting. I'll try to see what else I can find out from the mother. Where can I find her?
In the graveyard, lad. The poor woman died of grief. It's sad to say, but we can't help those 2 dead girls now. And they can't help us with our investigation either. There's nobody else left who could tell us anything about them.
It is the second time we see that someone pointed out for basically some burger with the pickle. Okay, but someone who got a coin, okay, so...
Why were you looking into it? Who were those dead girls to you?
I don't know what people told you about me, but for many long years I was a scribe for Kutenberg Bailiff. Kutenberg is a big city with a lot of people. Silver, silver, silver. Mining it, smelting it, stealing it. There's always something going on. The bailiff was always running from hell to Hades. One rich man to another, settling their quarrels. Often trivial nonsense.
But there are more than just rich burghers and lords in the city.
Exactly. There are common folk, too. There's a lot more of them, and their troubles are usually more serious. So when one of them came to the bailiffs one time, the bailiff was running around somewhere. I started to deal with it myself. I was pretty good at it, too.
Behind the bailiff's back?
Not really. Andreas supported my activities until recently.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it. Sorry.
You cannot just say you don't want to talk about that and don't give me the options to use my speech or charisma or threaten him a little bit. I am a curious person. What is it? I have the 3 options. Did you have any suspects? Can you sum up it for me? Do I know everything I need to know? That was an important piece of information for me to know what happened there. Murder here in the middle of the city. Where is the killer coming from? Oh. Yes, that's a serial killer we got in here. That's for sure, 100%. If this was a Law and Orders episode, this is probably the prime suspect. Who? This Lumiere?
Did you have any suspects back then?
You can always find some suspect. I always dragged the most suspicious ones to the body in the morgue by force. And they threw up at the sight. Or fainted.
Couldn't it have just been an act?
Fainting? Vomiting? That's hard to act. I'd swear none of them did it.
Can you sum it all up for me?
We have 6 victims here. And I believe they were all murdered by the same killer. Unfortunately, we only know a little about the last 4. The most recent ones. By now, we won't learn anything about the first 2. Of the remaining 4, the first to be killed was the maidservant, Yarka. She was raised by Father Prokop from the Church of St. Peter and Paul. He should know the most about her. The next were Stanya and Zdena.
What
Their
is this
bodies
church?
weren't found, but we assume they also became
Father
victims
Prohor.
of the same murderer. They both hung around a tavern called the Hole in the Wall. Stanya was an alehouse maid, and Denna a pickpocket. And the last victim is Alice now, also a maid. What they all have in common is that they were young, beautiful, and brunette.
Brunette.
Good. I know everything I need to know.
When you learn something more, stop by and see me. You've aroused a bit of hope in me, lad. I hope you won't disappoint me.
Did you say something? Ah, okay, so I don't need to find that. I guess it's all got marked for me, right? Well, we are close to the graveyard, so let's go to the graveyard first. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so far there is not enough information to... Oh. We only can have a suspect. This Lumir is a suspect as well, okay? But I would not say that he's suspect, the one who I would suspect for sure. That's Franciszek.
Pray for us, O Holy
Oh,
Mother
this
of
is
God,
the
that we may be made worthy of the promises of Christ.
Good day to you. What do you want from me?
About the killings in the city.
Father, I need to ask you a few questions.
I don't have time for theological discussions, my son.
That's not why I'm here. My name's Henry, and I wanted to ask about the murder that happened recently. Someone killed and gutted a young maidservant and left her body lying by the city walls. And I hear it's not the first time this has happened.
Another one murdered. May the Lord grant her eternal rest. Why is it you ask?
Somebody is murdering maids here. We have to put an end to it.
Yes, but those poor souls are already at God's side, and revenge never...
I don't want revenge. I want to stop more killing. That's a better reason, isn't it?
True enough. What do you need to know?
One of the other victims was a girl named Yarka. But I reckon you know that, don't you? What can you tell me about her?
About Yarka? She was an ordinary girl. She served the von Groll family.
Where did you know Yarka from?
I knew her since she was a little girl. Knew her family.
And?
I was her uncle. When my brother and his wife died, I took care of her.
Who do you think killed her?
William, that pig of Satan. He gambles in the tavern on All Saints' Day and leads the locals astray. Yarka always went there to listen to music.
Why do you think it was William? Do you have any evidence?
Evidence? He's a skirt chaser, a tool of Satan. He messes with poor girls' heads.
Okay, what about other suspects?
And does anyone else come to mind? No other man spoke with her?
No, absolutely not.
The Lumir say to us a bit differently.
You raised her? A priest with a child?
Yes. Unfortunately, I'm not the first of the clergy to have a child on the side. But at least everyone knew Yarka wasn't my own daughter.
The speech option? What does a priest know about the children?
No offense, but how did you know what to do? Without a wife, without a family? I would have been lost.
I was a bit, son. When she was smaller, it was fine, but when she grew up a bit, maybe I was too hard on her.
Bystern?
How does that even work? Did you have her with you at the presbytery?
When she was small, I could. But when she grew up, she had to go. It wouldn't look right.
Why do you think you were too hard?
Why do you think you were too hard on her?
Yarko was an orphan, with no family and no possessions.
Well, you were her
Her
uncle.
only chance of a good life was a good upbringing. And then, a husband. But the more I led her in that direction, the more she resisted me.
So sorry.
You're well off, though. Couldn't you provide for her?
I couldn't. Even if she had been my very own. More so, since she was my brother's.
But how come?
The church's property always remains the church's. They keep a close eye on that.
Okay, how did she rebel against you?
How did she rebel against you?
She wouldn't listen. She ran away. She ran around with all sorts. And how did it turn out? She died. And in sin. Such a disgrace.
So there is another option right now for me to use this skull, like threatening and disgrace. I don't look really so threatening. Do we really need to threaten the priest? But you know what?
Disgrace? What the devil are you talking about?
She was pregnant! Even if she had lived, what then? Nobody would want to marry her anymore.
Pa pa pa! Why don't you like Lumiere?
Why don't you respect Lumiere?
That's my business. You needn't concern yourself about that. I won't tell you anything.
Come on, come on, come on. Help a Christian in need. But this is important. Another, it's a black heart in the crown. We have a high level of the scholars, so it's gonna work.
Come now, Father. I'm not just asking out of curiosity. This is about all the dead girls. Isn't it written in Scripture, speak up for those who have no voice?
A layman quotes the Bible to me. Fine. Lumiere accused me of her murder.
What?
Yes. He slandered me in public.
And how... What happened then?
It turned out he was deranged. How could he even think such a thing? He's finished in Gutenberg.
I've heard enough, Father. I'll be going.
Son, I'll give you some good advice. Don't listen to Lumiere. That man has gone completely mad.
Lumiere, suspicion level, get from
and she conceived of
10
the Holy Spirit. Hail Mary.
to-
And Mary said, Behold, I am the handmaid of the Lord. Be it done unto me.
35, 40, I would say that way. Maybe 40. I would say that way.
I'm sorry.
Interesting. Ah. Gosh. It's gonna take me forever, guys. A hardcore playthrough, that's not for me. Hardcore playthrough is not for me. What did I miss? What is your suspicion theory? So far, well, I think there is gonna be someone who's wealthy, who got a, well, I cannot say about it. It's gonna be like a nobleman or something like that. It's definitely gonna be someone who got a coin running in his pockets, right? So he definitely has a sword, so that's why I was thinking maybe it's like some, it's gonna be like a burger, right? So, got a cool, I was thinking it's a Lumir. Now, he's got into the suspicion list, okay? And before, the first one I started thinking straight away was a bailiff and his son and scribe, but I think that the scribe is the same as the son of the bailiff, so. But I know for sure there is gonna be some wealthy dude, okay, so, and right now that we know that the Yarka was present as well, and right now the Lumir, to be honest, got a quite, I have like some questions about him, because you see he's got mad and he said before that he was pointing the fingers, and that's why everyone was kind of like turning his back on him, right, and now he said that this is this, sorry for saying on your way that this is father from home, the one who did it. I don't think so it's the case. Like, it's not getting into...
Apart from that deaf brother of yours, you're a family.
It's not getting into the general picture. And Lumir kinda knew about... Oh, come on, guys, come on. And Lumir kinda knew about that he is this father is not really getting to the picture, you know.
Fuck that.
Oh, my favorite. Father Prokop, right? Prokop is his name.
Christ! I ain't had enough yet.
Is there any better place than home, guys? No, really, is there any better place than... I don't know why everyone says such bad things about this place. We're a lovely and welcoming atmosphere. A little bit for your amusement and entertainment, you know, they entertain you like the same way I'm entertaining you in here, you know, this is... While I am entertaining you, I am getting entertained by those guys. And this guy even didn't flinch while knocking down this one right into Krapiva. Nettle. Oh.
Someone's lying here.
I apologize.
Gosh, look at that. The dude got sober up in a second.
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm looking for the guy who is named Sbrban or something like that. Sbrban.
Well, this doesn't seem too bad.
Problem. There is no problem. Christ.
Gosh, what was his name?
Well, you're not shagging. A large beer for me. Problem. For fuck's sake.
Where is he? I'm looking for...
Then you can talk. I do shag.
What's his name?
Not as often as I'd like, but I
Not
shag.
you, Zavish. Oh! You, Strnad! I'm looking for someone named Strnad.
Are you Sternad? The one that went with Zdenna?
Who the fuck are you?
Just an ordinary bloke who has some questions.
Well then, piss off. You won't get any answers here. All you're gonna get here is a kick in the teeth.
When was the last time you counted your teeth, you little shit? So there's two options. First of all, I'd like to see that, which personally I'd like to go with, because that means that to fight with him. Another one, I think that we can come to an agreement with is when we're gonna use a charisma, because I'm pretty sure when I'm going to kick his ass, he's gonna be even less likely wanting to talk to us and spill the beans about the lady. So unfortunately, we will say no to the fight and we will say yes to diplomacy, okay?
Why so rash? That kind of attitude will do you no favors. Let's make a deal. You tell me everything you know about Zdenna, and I'll make sure you're no worse for wear.
Ah. You're the Lord what that whore robbed. Don't worry about it. She weren't nothing but a lying bitch.
So, if I understand correctly, we can make a deal?
For the right price, I'll tell you all I know.
Oh Lord, she robbed us. So she robbed someone. And possibly this the person... It cannot be this father. He is not on my spectrum. He's not on the picture of my suspects. So that's why I think it's a little bit suspicious to me that the Loomer put him in there. Maybe he didn't know back then the full picture either, but maybe he still didn't know that though. But he's drunk, Cat. Did you see his clothes? He didn't look like someone who could do such a thing like that. But again, okay, how much? 30 groschen.
Is this the right price?
You fucking bet it is. Ask away and I'll tell you everything.
Where can I find her?
Where can I find Zdenna?
Aye. That's what I like to fucking know too. Last time I saw her, well, that'd be back when she managed to fleece you.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to find her.
I can well imagine. Well, she went to Rabstein Mill. It's quite a long ways away. She had some unfinished business with some bloke called Pint. Ain't nobody seen her since then.
Where's this place?
What can you tell me about Zdenna?
What do you want to hear? I try to keep her out of trouble, but there's just no helping some women.
So you were taking care of her?
Well, just in front of the others. Other than that, she did what she wanted. Always made her mind up and did things her own way.
So you weren't too fond of her?
Not really, no. But she did have a knack for making coin.
Did she have any friends or lovers who know more? Did anybody come here to see her?
Who come to see that bitch? She was always off somewhere, seeing someone. Although, once...
Someone came to see her?
Well, aye. Some stuffed frock came here once. All old and decrepit. He said he had some job for her. That she should leave behind her sinful life and all that shit. But he left empty-handed. She told him to go to hell.
Do you know who that priest was?
Some fucking Prokop or Pravoslav or some such shit. But that reminds me, I saw her a couple of times with another bastard. That fucking bard, William.
What do you know about the priest? I think he just...
God bless. How's it going? Yeah, greetings.
What do you know about this priest?
Not much. Seems they knew each other from before. And he had some job for her somewhere. Serving as a maid or something. But she weren't stupid. She told him to fuck right off.
And did he go?
Aye, indeed. He didn't look like the kind of fella that would knock some sense into a woman. I think he just told her if she changed her mind to come and see him. Or some shit like that.
And could she have changed her mind and gone to him? And that's why nobody's seen her?
No. She took off. I'm sure about that.
And could she have run away with this bard, William?
With that lily-livered fop? Well, he ain't been seen in town for some time. But I think someone was out to get him. He still don't come here no more. He plucks that loot of his in the miners' tavern. The wee shit.
I've heard enough.
Что за хуйня? I was trying to do a classic that it was the butler joke. Yeah, that was the butler, right?
The Lord. Well, good day.
I need to come back. I need to come back to this Father Prokop.
God be with you.
But first,
Excuse me. What can I do for you?
Did Estanya work here?
Stanya? Maybe. It depends on who's asking.
My name's Henry.
Names don't interest
we already
me.
know each
The
other.
main thing is whether it's a good guest or a bad guest asking. What kind of guest are you, Henry?
The one that already did for you some other quests. The one that is a part of the Thief Guild already. So kind of a good guest.
I'm a good guest.
Really? Let's see. Do you know how to recognize a good guest?
Doesn't matter if he has money, it matters if he spends money.
By the fact he spends a lot of coin?
Aye. I like talking to them kind of guests. A lot. So, what'll it be, my good man?
50 groschen? Oh!
What if I simply paid you, and you tell me what I want to know?
Ask away.
I want to know if Stanya worked here.
She did. And she don't know more. What's it to you?
I heard she disappeared without a trace. So I'm trying to find out if anyone had anything to do with it.
It's possible. The chamber she was sleeping in here was totally ransacked. The door open. Everything emptied out. And Stanya was gone. All I found were bloody footprints.
She gave a fight. She put a fight on with the kidnapper.
Christ, so much to do.
Tell me something else.
First, you'll have another beer. Or is it time to pay?
What?
If you want to ask, you have to drink. Didn't you get that?
You're quite the extortionist.
I prefer to be called an enterprising man of trade.
Annie, you're
So,
kind of a
what'll
businessman
it
for
be?
sure. Okay, let's pay because it's all gonna go to our area. This area is our home, so we got money to spend, so let the coin flow.
I'm getting tired of this. I'll give you the money up front, and that's all you'll get, whether I'm a good guest or bad. Got it? Now you're gonna spill it. Got it?
All right, all right.
Did anybody see what actually happened when Stanya disappeared?
No, it was at night. Nobody saw or heard anything. The
also people
tavern
during
tends
the
to be
night.
empty at that hour. And you won't meet many people on the street, neither.
What was Stanya like? What can you tell me about her?
A bold woman. One has to be here. Everyone's ballsy here unless you nip it in the bud right away. She was hanging around a bard for a while. I don't know how close they were, but she also had another suitor.
Someone from the city?
No, a charcoal burner. I heard he was from somewhere in the, Verchlitz Valley. I think his name was Barton?
We got a little bit of the more suspects in here.
What do you know about that bard?
William.
What about him? He's a minstrel, a skirt
Just a
chaser.
moment.
What more can I say? He called himself William. As far as I know, he plays in the Miners' Tavern in the evenings. But sometimes he shows up here, too.
You think he might have been the one who...
Now that you mention it, he cleared out of town for a
I know
while.
who's that.
And only came back not long ago. It could be him, all right.
I know who's that.
I know he met with some odd people and talked about God knows what. Like bloody spies. Besides, you know what minstrels are like. Lasses just flock to them. And like they say, opportunity makes the thief.
Or in this case, a murderer.
I know. Isn't it this bard? The one that I spent a whole day and night in the game sitting in front of him in the tavern? Isn't that bard? The one who plays on his flute next to the fountain right here in the middle of the city. Where is the water coming from, I wonder? Is that the very same dude who played there on the flute? If yes, I already kind of put a surveillance on him and I spent a lot of time looking at him. I didn't notice anything suspicious, but only the fact that she was sitting in there and suspiciously, first of all, he was not drinking anything. He was switching the tables, going from one to another, and after he was drinking the beer. Ah, that's the William. I even tried to have a look what he has in his pockets, and I even knocked him down. That's the William.
Apart from those men, did anyone else know Stanya? I mean, more intimately.
Well, I got bad news for you. She had two close friends, but you won't get much out of either of them.
Why?
One was hit by a cart, even before Stanya disappeared. And she died. And the other one got married and moved away.
How did Stanya's room look?
The door was wide open. Most of her things were gone, but some remained. And there was blood all over the place.
Blood? Was there a lot?
Not so much, really. More like hand or footprints. But they were near everywhere. If someone done her in, they definitely didn't do it in that chamber.
Where can I find this Barton?
I already told you. In the Verchlitz Valley.
Could you be a bit more precise?
I don't know that bloke at all. All I know is he's a charcoal burner. So if I was you, I'd look somewhere around the charcoal kilns.
That's all I need to know.
Be careful, so we'd have to bring the surgeon.
She gotta have a... I never been here though. She supposed to have her room somewhere, right? She has to have her room in here, maybe... Oh, but it happened a while ago, right? I'm pretty sure they cleaned this up a lot. So they're keeping this to entertain other people who is new in the town and they're like, go check this. Right? Yes, no. Are you sure it wasn't just a random part? I have no idea. Guys, it me just guessing. Like, imagine how fun in the movie if this is the same. Is it a coffins? Guys, I think this is a two coffins in here.
I'm sorry.
Nothing worth mentioning.
I've never been up in here. How are the big chances that she lived in here and the room stayed like that? I think quite low, right?
Finally, I won.
Just want to have a look. I'm just curious, so let me just... Okay, that feels unfair. Why I cannot get in there? I see there is a blood in there. Wait, I can sleep. Oh wait, is it my room? I can sleep and safe in here? No, it's not. I just can sleep and safe in here. That's interesting. But why cannot... What is that? Usually something marked with that. There is bed in there. You see this hole? Guys, there's blood in there. There is a light in there. There is someone inside.
Interesting.
It's not just like that. Can I go through the window? That song is always better. I love this song. Oh, nice place. Silver fortune badge? Steel? What is that? Silver fortune badge. Have I had such a thing like that? Oh, I haven't had. This is the first one. I don't have such a budget like that. After you throw, you can re-roll up to 2 dice. Can be used once per game. This is the... haven't found that before. It's quite pricey as well. No, but actually those silver ones have a good price as well. Oh, look at this. This is a little platypus. Little platypus slash duck here next to the onion. Look at that. Adorable.
Blessings to you.
You're lucky. I almost smashed him with all my weight. I was just curious if I can go through that. Okay. Guys, there has to be something with that door. Is there a quest? No.
I'm sorry.
I should be able to get in there. You guys, developers, really?
Praise God.
So you all thought it through, right? You all thought it...
I'll have a beer.
Oh.
They were penny buns, parasols, blushes, a few orange
Guys,
caps,
I'm
and
sorry.
excuse me.
Your excuse, that's okay. Ah, I cannot get up on those ones. Wait. Okay. Cannot get there. The one with the red is the room that you can rent. Ah, that's how you can recognize the room that you can... Wait, but so I couldn't just open it because I didn't pay to him to... Oh my gosh, and I got all curious about... You could literally sleep in there for free up there in the hay, or there was another bed as well that you can sleep and save. Okay. Oh, because I was thinking that there's something that's gotta be hidden in there. Thank you so much for saying Glondo. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's see more. So now we need to move outside of the convert. There's one place, question William. Let's go to the William. I wonder if this is this Bart. No, it's not him. Guys,
I apologize.
Wait, I met him in here. I met him here and he went to
I've traveled the whole world and now I will tell you the amazing thing.
I swear it's gonna be this Bart. It's gonna be this Bart. I already had him under surveillance. Guys, this is... Guys, that's him. Hi, honey, I finally can talk to you.
It's William, right?
I'm actually crying.
I need to talk to you.
What is it? Do we know each other? Do I owe you money?
My name's Henry. And no, we don't know each other, and you don't owe me money. But we do have something in common.
That's him.
We have a lot of mutual friends.
What? What do you want of me? I don't have to talk to you.
That's literally this dude. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that. Ah.
Well, you don't have to, that's true. But you should. It's in your own best interest.
What are you talking about?
If you don't start giving me some answers right now, I reckon you'll end up begging in the streets. Because I'll break all your fingers, and you'll never play the lute again, you miserable minstrel.
What? No! Come on, I didn't do anything!
Stop whining and talk, or I'll be the one doing something to you.
Come on. All right, then. Ask away.
Did you know Alice?
I know a lot of Alices. You have to be more specific.
The one they found dead somewhere below the town walls.
Is it specific enough?
Her. I
Oh, you
didn't
didn't
know
know
her,
her.
but I heard about it.
You just heard about it. So when the girl is dead, you straight away don't know her.
I heard she used to go to dances.
Yeah, and? I'm not the only musician in the city. I really didn't know her.
They say she had a rich young suitor.
Young?
Do you
They
know
say
anything
young?
about that?
Me? Do I look rich to you? I get paid in food.
But you could at least pass yourself off as wealthy.
Or I could claim to be the Virgin Mary, but I doubt anyone would believe me.
And did you ever meet Yarka? It was a long time ago, but I heard she used to hang around you a lot. And Father Prokop didn't like it.
Oh, that one. Aye, she was very keen on my company for a while, but then she stopped coming.
Because somebody killed her?
I know what happened was a tragedy, but it wasn't my fault. She stopped talking to me long before that. Honest.
Did you know she was pregnant?
And did you know she was pregnant?
What? Yarka was... That's horrible. Who would kill a pregnant woman?
That's what I'd like to find out. What about the unwilling father-to-be? It wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
What? Mine? I never even got under her skirt. We just flirted a bit, and then she stopped coming by.
And can you tell me anything else about it?
I don't know anything. It was a long time ago. You said so yourself.
And I hear you knew Stanya.
Which one do you mean?
The alehouse wench from the hole. I heard you had something with her too.
Well, she batted her eyes at me a couple of times when I was still playing there. A nice girl, but I didn't know her much.
So if they all were getting into the same tavern where he was playing lute, our killer must be getting into very same tavern where this dude was playing. How for you this thinking line? He could possibly, our killer, get into this tavern.
And the innkeeper Mole told me a different story. He said you were the one coming on to her.
Fine, we had a bit of fun together. But she was always the one who started it.
And aren't you just saying that because she left you?
Oh, come on! I could have any woman, if I wanted. The innkeeper must have got it mixed up. He's an old drunkard after all. If I was you, I wouldn't take him too seriously.
He's from the area where I live. And in the area where I live, we just don't say the words, we don't know what to say about, you know what I mean? How you call this area where my forge and the hole? The whole area?
And what about Zdena? You knew her, right?
Do I know Zdena? As wild as the wind and always full of life. And those nimble fingers. You always had to check your purse around her.
Did she steal something from you?
A travelling minstrel doesn't have much to steal, but she was well aware of that. She was on the lookout for some better prey.
You don't happen to know who she wanted to rob?
There were lots. Anyone she thought was rich enough who let her ply her charms for a while. Like young von Groller. When he started coming here, she got to him right away. Said she was going to rob him blind. As far as I know, she didn't succeed. If she robbed a noble like von Groller, word would get around. Look, why are you asking me about all this?
Who is that?
You don't seriously think I killed her, do you?
Well, you did know them all.
And? I'm surely not the only one.
That may be true. But everybody knows you're a skirt chaser, and they were all pretty girls. And now, they're dead.
But I had nothing to do with it!
Come on, come on, come on. A little bit. Squeeze him more. Squeeze him more. Will he confess?
Confess, or this won't end well for you.
What do you mean, won't end well?
If you come clean and get lucky, they'll hang you. If not, you'll get the rack. So, did you do it?
No, I didn't!
I don't believe a word you say, and I'll make certain you pay for your deeds.
You're out of your mind! I didn't do nothing to those girls. Nobody will believe you.
See about that.
We'll see about that.
Guys, that's not him.
Excuse me.
That's not him. Do you remember how quickly I knocked him down? Knock him out and just like... That's it. But to be... Okay, if we're talking like completely without any jokes, he is definitely on our list. He's definitely on our list.
I apologize.
So you're forgiven. He's definitely on our list, so let's keep investigating. He also mentioned this one... what was his name? Hopring, the Hopring area, yes, Hopring area. Okay, see, he also mentioned this guy, want something. Yeah, but I don't know where to find him. I want to come back and ask Father a couple of questions. I don't know if I will be able to, so let's see.
God be with you. Excuse me.
I am... Do you know where's this priest? Franciszek?
Was he angry? Not at all. I told him it was a shuttle. And he believed
Oh,
it.
it's you?
Of course.
No,
He
it's
doesn't
just
know
a
the
priest.
first thing about weaving.
Father, Yarka wasn't the only girl who was killed in Kuttenberg.
I know.
Alice, for instance? Does that name ring a bell?
Isn't that the girl they found by the walls? The one lying in the morgue?
That's her. The last one. Someone disfigured her, almost like Yarka. So you knew her?
I didn't. But I heard about it. Poor girl. Who could have done that to her?
That's what I'm trying to find out. But you aren't making it any easier for me.
Believe me, son. If I knew something, I would tell you.
Another of them was named Zdena. I heard you were seen arguing with her. Do you remember?
Oh, I certainly do remember. I knew her since she was a child from the poorhouse. She was close to Yarka. But I immediately knew things would end badly with her. That she'd corrupt Yarka.
That's why you went to see her? So she'd leave Yarka alone?
No. At least not in the beginning. I hoped I could reform her. For Yarka's sake. And for Zdena's too. But after a while I gave up on her. She never learned her lesson. Her soul has long been doomed to hell.
Suspicion of the priest of this Father Prokop right now from me went to 50%. Maybe 45.
Till we meet again.
Yeah, I know.
Amen.
How strong hands do you have? This is the seem to rob him
did you get that new bench? Ours is all creaky, and I keep getting splinters from it.
Nowhere. I made it myself.
Doors.
You?
No.
Don't lie.
Jesus Christ be praised.
The angel of the Lord declared unto Mary, and she conceived of the Holy Spirit. Hail Mary. And Mary said, Behold, I am the handmaid of the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary. And the Word was made flesh, and dwelt among us. Hail Mary. Pray for us, O Holy Mother of God.
Where to find this guy? How many hours I'm already doing this quest? Okay, so this is the area for Tustania, and this is for Zdena. I think it corrects Zdena, right? Let's get to Belani, and from Belani we're gonna go there. Just reading the Hail Mary and E. I wanted to. There is an armed man on the road wearing the few, but it's like a weird something. I just recall something, guys. I didn't save the game for the last over an hour, so it would be really. If I would get killed right now, I'd lose my shit. I forgot how to fight, don't look at me. Are you bandit?
Hey?
Hey?
Hey! I'd like a word.
Hi, honey.
How are you? And what do you need?
To have a little chat with you. Come here.
Let's talk.
Stop!
And strip
Stop! Cause I'm
everything off.
having a good time.
And no funny stuff.
I'm not just gonna stand here and let you rob me.
You're not. Tough shit. You swine!
Do I have a longsword equipped? Yes. Oi! Come on, excuse me. I could handle it myself, but thank you. Huh? Wounding bolt. Wait, блядь, I just took something by accident. What is this? With that stuff, look at that. With that stuff, he went to attack me. With that quality, look at this. With that quality, he decided to attack me. I feel bad for killing him right now. Maybe we should give him better armor or something like that. Maybe then his business will go better. Oh my gosh, no, just look at that. I'm pretty sure this type of the bandit even, he wouldn't even have any sweet pancake on him, guys. Nope, no sweet pancake. But 30 groschen. Honey. What you were fighting with? What is your sword? Okay, let's keep moving. Where I was going first to the Belani. Okay, so from, well, let's go learn about Zdena then. Oh!
Used to carry me.
Let's go for Zdena first. If you're the new one on my channel and you're probably asking yourself the question, why does she travel during the night? We're just hoping to find Alessia here. If you're thinking right now, shit, I cannot see a shit. I think there was a mushroom there. That's a mushroom. If you're thinking right now that shit, you cannot see a shit, then I am sorry, but I cannot see a shit as well, but mushrooms. Look at that. Random human with the assist, exactly. Just stole my kill. What a wonderful place I just found here. I think those mushrooms leading me somewhere. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of them. Oh, I wanna go for the mushroom picking. Oh, look at that. It's a lot of mushrooms. Fallen barrels. Looks like a weird grave to me, no? No? Mushrooms were leading me to nowhere? Cannot be true. Mushrooms always lead you to good stuff. Early peyote, well... Oh, look at that! A lot of mushrooms. Seems like nothing there. Okay. Horsey. Let's go. So yeah, I couldn't see anything but mushrooms. So if you didn't see the mushrooms, then you just don't have a special ability. She cannot see shit, but does she? Mushrooms, yeah. Okay. Mushrooms you should see.
Are you blind?
I'm not blind for mushrooms. That was I was told.
Go!
Whoa, whoa.
Let's wait for him. Either he's gonna keep running after us and barking and everyone can hear us. That's it. Let's go. I really think he would like the mushroom picker hook from the Trotsky map. Hi there, thank you for joining everyone. Hello. You've been doing this quest for about 2 hours. That's crazy. We will come back to the question about this mushroom food, guys. That's for sure. I still need to come back to the Trotsky map because I feel like I haven't done some quests in there, that I haven't done some interesting quests, okay? I definitely need this hood with the mushrooms. Say no more. You say mushrooms, you say hood, and this combination of those two words is something that I definitely want to have in my inventory, okay? I think there was a wild dog. Let's just don't look at that. Just don't look at that and pretend it doesn't exist. Let's just keep moving. I think something running behind me. No, it's just a button.
Whoa!
Careful! You see? There is a hill. Okay, well, it's there. Probably traveling during the night on the hardcore difficult. Ooh, hi baby. It's not an option. Did you see this hill? Look at this. Look at this mushroom. Okay, I cannot pick more because then it's gonna go all to the waste. Yes. It's just. An experienced horse rider. That's just unfortunate. Tree happened to me. Okay, so it is in this place.
Whoa!
Yeah. I got stuck. Some kind of
Great.
Okay, I think that's unglitched. I like the system in here that when you get into some glitch, just give it a couple of seconds and it will fix itself. I'm actually hardcore night travels basically where the hell I am. Exactly. You just know that forest at some point of time will end and you will find your way, you know, somehow. Just somehow you'll find your way. Okay, so let's have a look if we will find anything here. What is this place? I think that I've been here before, right? Knock knock. Good morning. Rise and shine. What a wonderful day is awaiting for you. Maybe not. She's dead. Let's see. This is a pint we need to talk to.
Ugh, it's late. What do you want from me?
Pint, not pint. Call him pint. He's pint, right?
Are you Pine?
I am. Why?
I'm looking for Zdenna.
I don't know any Zdenna.
Sternad said something different.
You're a friend of Sternad's, are you?
God forbid. That's all I need. A friend like that bastard. But he was the only one who really knew Zdenna.
You're right there. Zdenna was always cursing him.
Okay.
He was as lazy as a pig, but always wanted his share.
So you knew Zdenna? Can you tell me anything about her?
I know Zdenna all right, but she ain't been here in some time. Why are you looking for her? What do you want from her?
I'm looking for her... Back in the city, they think she's either dead or run off somewhere. And you're the last person to see her before she went missing.
Kurva.
Kurva indeed.
What can you tell me about Zdenna?
She always had it hard. She lost her parents and her home as a child. She had to learn to take care of herself.
And what about Sternad? How does he fit into this?
Sternad was her guardian angel, as she used to say. If she hadn't been thieving with him, she probably would have ended up a whore. But by sharing with him, she could do what she wanted.
Uh-huh. I'm surprised she stuck with him as long as she did.
That's because she had a hideout somewhere nearby. That's why she'd come to me with her loot, before they taxed her on the spot. And the last time she was here, she said one more haul like this, and she'd be able to go wherever she wanted, to Prague or Vienna.
I heard she wanted to sell you some valuables. Is that true?
Oh, aye. She had a good haul. No rubbish. Mostly jewelry, rings, one signet ring with a coat of arms and everything. She left it all here. I paid her a pretty sum of coin. It was a good thing she had a basket with her. Otherwise, she couldn't have carried it all.
And what about that signet ring? Do you still have
gotta
it?
be another
She didn't sell me the ring. She wanted to keep it. Said it'd bring her luck someday.
She stole it from this. She stole it from the killer. We find her, either we find the ring and we find the killer. Or another suspect.
Do you know what kind of luck she meant? Did you recognize the signet on the ring?
No, I didn't recognize that signet. But all the while, Zdenna was giggling to herself. I reckon she had her eye on another mark.
Where did she go next from here? You said she had a lot of coin on her.
That she did. She also had a feeling someone was following her. Someone on a horse.
Someone followed her on a horse from Kuttenberg.
Shit, I should put Henry to the
Did she say
list
what he
of the
looked like?
suspects.
She didn't. At first, she thought it was some wealthy lord out for a ride. But he held back. Never passed by her and...
And did you see him? Did he come all the way here?
No. But Zdenna thought he would show. She even left her scarf here and paid some girl to walk around with it to make it look like she was still here.
And then where'd she go?
She wanted to go the back way, through the woods, so nobody could follow her. Past the woods is a road and a ford across a stream. Next to it is a huge boulder When it rains, the water can rise fast. The road goes on to Kuttenberg.
Well, if it leads back to the road and there was really someone following her, I reckon if they saw she was long in returning, they could have waited for her at the ford, no?
Fuck! That's quite possible. I made a point of looking, but I didn't see any riders that day. So I forgot about it.
Is Denna's scarf? Do you still have it?
Aye. I wanted to give it back to her the next time she came.
Matt
Will you give it to me? I'll try having my dog track her down.
All the same to me.
Told you.
Here you go. But it's been a long time. I don't know if it will help.
Jenna's scarf. We got it. We got it.
And could it have been Father Prokop following her?
What do I know? If he has a horse and fancy clothes. But why would he do it?
I heard he wanted to find her an honest job, but she wasn't interested.
I don't know. She didn't say nothing about that.
And could it have been William?
And who would that be?
He's this bard she was seeing.
I don't know about that. I don't remember her mentioning nobody by that name.
Well, I'll go and check out that ford. Maybe I'll find something there.
I hope you don't.
Oh, honey, come back to sleeping, of course. You little poor baby tyrant, right? I think this is the place where I said it looks like a Miller's place where I was, where I had my home back in the Trotsky map. So I'm pretty sure this is it literally the same. Looks like 1-to-1. It was not no such a thing like in here, but this one looks the same, like in their Miller Krazel, that was his name. So he's saying back there in the forest, so back there, back here, or back there, back there, next to the steam, so... Maybe... This is the... I'm pretty sure this one. I have a hunch, right? We call it hunch. I think it's this one. Oh, where is my little baby?
Here you go. Take it.
It's a little bit expired, but you don't have to worry about that. It's kind of weird having the exact same conversation right after you finish that. I was one step behind. I'm going to discover who is the killer earlier, okay? My gosh, can you stop, doggo?
Good boy. Good boy.
Is it behavior? No. Commands. Truck.
Here, Matt. Search.
I saw his brain. I'm pretty sure it's gonna go there. Oh, where is he? Oh, wait, she shows me. Oh, no, wait, he shows me the other way. I thought it would be this way. Okay, let's see. Was it Marigold? Yep, that was Marigold. Yeah, I'm back. What is that? Guys, I'm streaming today for a long time though. I am compensating for the days that I have on stream, okay? Do you think there's going to be a good loot in there? Would it work from here? I don't know, just let him sniff that. So I literally can't just go like that, following following map to the point like I see right now on the map. Seriously, that's gonna be the walk? I mean, of course, why the hell not? Walk in the middle of the night through the forest. It's romantic, obviously. Quite inviting and picturesque nature in here, so... Okay, yeah, that's just been marked on the map. Okay, so basically there is no need... I didn't check it, my bad, that there is no need to ask Matt to track that because it was marked for you on the map, right? So if I run here as well... I need to save a game. I didn't save for a while.
That has to be that ford Pike was talking about. I should take a look around here.
Oi, wait, honey, there is a blood in here. Is he still leading me somewhere, or...
Show me.
You don't know. Don't pee on her. Do not pee on her.
Poor thing. She didn't get very far. Ugh, she's been lying here a long time. At first glance, this body isn't as mutilated as the others. Unfortunately, I can't tell if somebody strangled her like the others. She's been lying here too long for that, but her head is smashed in. Either the murderer hit her with a rock, or dashed her hard against the ground. She must have put up a fight. Or maybe he lost his patience. Oh, she's all stuck to her clothes. They're torn up, but I don't see any cuts.
I saw one
The
cut.
rips are odd. Like someone was looking for something. Oh, I can't make much out by now, but it seems as if the fingers on her right hand are broken. Did the murderer torture her? Or was he trying to get something out of her hand?
Green.
Oh, my God. Oh, something fell out of her. A signet ring. Oh, that must be the one she stole. But how did it get inside her? Did she swallow it herself? Or did the murderer shove it in there? Was she trying to hide it?
She tried to hide
Or was it punishment for stealing? Well, that's enough. But what does it all mean? I'd say she put up a decent fight, and the killer had to improvise. And that's about all I can find out. She's probably been lying here a few weeks. But that ring is a good lead.
Is it safe to pick up mushrooms next to the dead body? You cannot loot. Let me see on this ring that we found. It's probably gonna be in the quest materials. A ring I found on the deceased Zdena. I don't recognize the family crest on it. I cannot even... What is that? Is it a bird? Is it an eagle? Is it a fish on a stick? No, I cannot understand what is that there. I looked at here first when I was outside. I think so. I got from here. And when I was at that place, it said to me, "Look there." So when I was here, it showed me, "Look there." I said, "Look there." I don't know why. There's gonna be a loot somewhere, though. Guys, there's no loot in here? I really thought it would be... It was in the basket. You can't interact anymore since you found her. Ugh. Okay. Do we want to come back and talk to this guy? The same like we did, but I think he didn't kill her. I would say that I put my money on that this dude, the one who we spoke to now, he absolutely has nothing to do with the Zdena's death, okay? Quite sure of that, cannot be that. I can just tell him, I just can let him know that I found her dead. Maybe he wants to bury her, so...
Whoa!
Maybe, let's say. I wonder what this ostrich meat tastes like. Did you buy an ostrich? Gosh, you're in the private area. So before I was not.
What? You're not allowed here. Clear off! You can't just stroll in
Oh my
here.
gosh, look what you did. You wake everyone up. Gosh.
What's that noise? What's going on here? What was that sound?
Well, are you going? Away with you. Come on now. You've no business here. Out! That's it. Go now.
Can I stay in here? Thank you so
Why
much.
don't you dawdle about here all night? I don't.
Cat, thanks for the notification on the Discord. Joking. How you been? Hi, Ivan. Thank you for joining to the stream. I see your sarcasm. I already not doing the notifications for a while.
God be with you.
Yeah, greetings.
On the Discord. Okay, hi there. Nice
Get
to
out
see
of
you.
here, mutt. No one wants to hear your barking.
That was rude. I cannot see him. You see it somewhere.
What are you doing here? Don't you want to leave already? What's that noise?
I cannot be there inside, so I'm not sure if I will be able to find him there just like that then.
I'm sorry.
Miller.
It happens.
Oh,
Just
that's
watch
him.
where you go.
Fire hand.
Greetings.
Okay, I cannot say to him anything else.
How are your knees? Feeling better?
Oh, yes. That ointment of yours is a gift from heaven. Now the only apron
nothing.
is a storm
Do not
bell.
talk to him.
That's handy, isn't
Okay,
it?
so then the time is to have a look what we've got in here. Try to find out what happened to Stanya, the ale house maid. Well, we can take a shortcut, right?
And gathering the hay.
First, let's cross this place here. Yeah, he definitely has nothing to do with that. I think it's gotta be, yeah. It's, I think... Can't be Lumiere, right? His name is Lumiere. Can't be him. Priest is still in our list of the suspects, but I think my indicator of him being a suspect dropped a little bit down. So, Lupin or Lumin. Oh, this is the place where I was hunting for the pearl, right? I think there's gonna be another person who I'm going to find out soon. So there's gonna be some new person.
Go!
And I think that she did swallow the ring. And this person knew that it would be an evidence against him, so he always wanted to take it back.
Go!
Let's see. This is a shortcut, probably gonna get there fast. We will need to go to the scribe, show him the ring, or to the bailiff, show him the ring and ask, do you know who has this, how you call it, crest? Family crest, right? Probably there is going to be some logic like that. I will have to go there and show it, so...
Go!
But I'm not so sure. Let's see, but this is at least something that would make some sense, I think. And then we would question this person. I don't think so it's the priest though. But he had a family, because he's an uncle to this lady who died. Yarka, right? So maybe his brother and his wife were... I don't know. Let's see. Now it is too wild guesses, okay? Now it's too wild. Wait, this is the place?
Whoa! Whoa!
I bought a lovely U-bow the other day for a great price.
What good's a bow to you, for God's sake? What a waste of money.
Didn't you hear? The kingdom's... announced that everyone must have a good bow on.
I think he had a name. I don't remember what was his name. Let's try to find Marco.
I'm looking for someone named Stanya.
You're in a charcoal camp, fella. What would a woman be doing here?
But you know Stanya, don't you?
Aye. You could say that. Why?
I'm looking for the killer of a girl in town. And I heard that someone also tried to kill this Stanya.
That's true. She told me something like that. But that was a long time ago.
So you don't know what became of her?
I really don't know, mate. But even if I did know, how can I be sure you aren't that killer?
if I will go with the option about Lumiere? Will he say something to me about this person?
Lumiere himself, the Kuttenberg bailiff's former scribe, gave me the task. He was looking into her disappearance, and he sent me to find her.
Well, I don't know. I remember Lumiere. He was all right. That's all true, but...
But what? What are you still brooding over?
You seem like the right man for a job like that. Sorry, but after all that happened to Stanya, I like to be careful.
So Stanya is here?
Aye. She's hiding with us. Since that thing happened, she's afraid to even go outside. I don't know what to do with her anymore.
Can I speak to her?
If it'll help you. She's hiding in that cottage, but be nice to her. She's in a bad way. She used to be such a gutsy girl.
See you later.
Oh no way, she's alive. So either this house or yes, usually this house. Knock knock. Oi.
Who are you? How did you find me? If you came here to finish what you started, I'm not afraid of you. I'll claw your eyes out.
Don't be afraid. Barton told me where to find you.
Barton sent you to me. What do you want from me?
Lumiere thought you were dead. I was supposed to find out what happened to you.
Lumiere? From the rat house? He sent you?
Exactly. Someone killed a girl in Kuttenberg. Lumiere thought it might be connected with you, so maybe you could help us find out who did it.
How can I help you when I haven't been in Kuttenberg since... I don't even know when.
Oh boy! Can it be Lumiere? Why did you run away?
He disappeared from the hole in the wall without saying goodbye. Without a word. What happened?
Someone attacked me when I was coming home from the baths one night. I managed to get away, but I was so afraid. I decided to run away from Kuttenberg.
Did you see who it was?
Not at all. I didn't see anything until he jumped out of the shadows and grabbed me around the neck. And he was terribly strong. I nearly blacked out right away.
And how did you manage to break free?
I had an empty pitcher in my hand, and I hit him with it. He howled and let me go, and I ran away.
Here? To the charcoal burners?
No, first to my room in the hole. I was so scared there. I took what I could and ran. Here, to Barton.
And your lover? What did he say?
At first he was horrified, because I had cut myself on a shard from the pitcher and was all bloody. He's been hiding me here since then.
That's why there was blood in her room and everything. That explains a lot. Ooh, what was it like working in... What was it like working in the hole? You walk home from the baths at night?
You walked home from the baths at night?
What's so odd about that?
Well, at night, the baths are...
Ah, right. I went there after closing. I always brought the girls a pitcher of wine or ale and took a bath while they drank it.
Ah. So that's why you had the empty pitcher you hit him with?
Right. I went there regularly. Every week.
The same way every time?
Aye, always the same way. The shortest one. I didn't want to stay out too long at night.
And who knew that you went by yourself to the baths?
Well, everyone from the tavern, I reckon. I didn't hide it.
How are you now?
How are you now?
I'm still awful scared. I can't fall asleep knowing that, and I can't even really leave the house.
What was it like working in the hole?
Well, I earned a few groschen, that I did, but I often had to grit my teeth.
How so?
Every single day I had to put up with their lewd remarks. Rich or poor, everyone wants to grope a girl. People, well, us girls have to watch out. We can't just put up with it, and sometimes we have to be tough. Especially in a place like the hole. But you can't overdo it either. That's no good.
How so?
Because if you smile at them nicely, then sometimes they leave a groschen, or even two. You have to keep a balance. To look friendly, but unavailable.
Who bother you at the hole?
You said that rich or poor, they all like to grope girls. Like who?
Truth be told, the hole isn't exactly a good place for a rich man, but young von Groll used to go there for a while.
Is that so? Did he talk to you?
He smiled at me a lot, so I smiled back. But beyond a few groschen, there was nothing more to it. Then this thieving wench started hanging around him and... Oh,
70%.
It doesn't matter. But that servant of his didn't like it, tried to drive her away, and so the young lord stopped bringing him with him.
Von Groller had a servant with him?
Aye, a pudgy fella, well-dressed, but had a mean face. He never said a word or smiled, or even said thank you.
So either this is this one Grella, or this is his servant. Suspicion is around 70% now.
Why didn't you go back to the hole?
Just to get murdered there? Are you mad? I'm never going back there. Not until they catch him.
Do you remember anything about the attacker?
Do you remember anything important about the attacker? What he looked like? What he was wearing?
I don't know anything. It was at night. He grabbed me from behind, and then I ran and never turned back.
And what about when you hit him? What did he do?
He let me go and cursed.
Aha, and what did he say?
He said Scheisse in German.
The first option, wasn't it Mole? The second one, wasn't it Father Prokop? The third one, I heard William liked pretending to be a spy. And the fourth one, keep trying to remember. This is when we're gonna use a speech option. And the last one, that's enough. Let's go with the keep trying to remember. My speech is quite high, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna work out.
Seems you're the only one to survive the killer's attack. I know it isn't easy for you to think about it, but try to remember something else about that moment, or when you were running away. Anything can help us, even if it seems insignificant.
I don't know. It's all like in a fog.
You were walking down the street. Did you notice anything before he attacked you?
No, nothing.
You didn't see anything or hear
Like
anything?
when he was trying
Actually, I knew the side street wasn't empty. I heard somebody talking, but when I looked, there was nobody there. So when somebody grabbed me, I completely froze.
Did you understand what they were talking about?
Not at all. But there were two voices. Two of them waiting for me there.
Okay, let's go with the speech option.
It's difficult, I understand. But I need you to think hard one more time. Aside from those voices and the empty street, what else do you remember?
I didn't hear him at all. And then he grabbed me.
And nothing else? Did he grab your hair?
Well, no. He grabbed me by the throat right away and squeezed. Just for a moment, but I still had a big bruise round my neck for weeks. Barton said the man must have had a terribly strong grip, like a miner or swordsman.
Interesting. Well, we got a rest of the questions.
Couldn't it have been that innkeeper then? You yourself said he's a pig.
Aye, when he drinks, he turns into a total bastard. All lewd remarks and groping fingers. The lecher. Only when I got to my room, I could hear him snoring. It couldn't have been him.
I have an idea of who can it be.
Couldn't it have been Father Prokop?
Father Prokop? I don't know him.
Well, he's pretty old. He preaches in the Church of St. Peter and St. Paul.
I don't know him. And if he's an old man, how strong could his grip really be?
I have an idea.
I heard William liked pretending to be a spy. Do you know anything about that?
Aye, I thought it pretty silly. A stupid trick to make himself seem more interesting. Though I reckon he's more likely to attract an ass-kicking than a woman.
I reckon that'll be all.
I'm sorry I'm not able to help you more.
Oh, honey,
No, you
helped
don't
a
need to
lot.
apologize. You didn't do anything wrong.
Thank you. Could I ask you for a favour?
If it's in my power.
When you catch that bastard, would you please let me know? So I can finally stop being afraid.
I'll stop by if I can.
See you soon, my friend.
I hope you will not die. Okay, so let's remember this place is in here. Okay, Belani, I will remember about it. Okay, guys, that would be it for the stream for today. Okay, so save and quit. There we go. So I've been playing today for such a long time, and there we go. So the next the next stream is going to be, what is that, tomorrow? Right, the next stream is going to be tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to strong grip like a miner. No, don't go. You were late for the stream for a lot of hours, so that's your fault, Ivan, okay? So the next stream is going to be tomorrow, and you're there in that camp. Do you want to tell you where to find the unique named Warhammer? In which camp? The one that I'm right now? We'll have a look then another stream. So the next stream is going to be tomorrow. Do not forget to drop a like button if you enjoyed this stream, and do not forget to subscribe if for some reason you are still not subscribed. So I wish everyone to have a wonderful rest of your day. Relax, take care, and see you tomorrow. Bye.